rule book says this is how Uno reverse works. This card reverses the direction of the play. The play to the left now passes to the right, vice versa. If this card is turned up at the beginning of the player to the right now plays first. And the play then goes to the right instead of the left. This card may only be played on a matching color or another reverse card. Right? Okay. So they're gonna give you an example. So let's do an example of this, right? Okay, say your friend, you are mean. Okay, no, you are mean. For a long, long time, this was the comeback and the comebacks, but what have we known now? So here go another example. Okay, so they use the friend thing or whatever. So here they go again. Your friend, you are the worst Uno player in the universe. Pull up, place down, Uno reverse card. Your friend beaten. Okay, so let's go back to Angel Reese. Oh no, Riddick. Oh no, I'll be getting into it, girl. Cause you know what I'm saying. While I'm reading it, I'm having flashbacks with Angel at the same time while I'm reading the play. Because look, I'm a little upset because I done got beat at Uno reverse, and it ain't no joke. They begin your own kids put you in the chuck hole when it comes to Uno reverse. Okay, so he's been trying to do this whole allegedly been trying to do this whole season. By the way he's been moving. The receipts are dropping. We saw that hey, in the beginning it was not even called Angel's team, even though Angel don't even care nothing about that. She just want to play and she just want to win, right? So starting off the season, if you watch, guys, the receipts in the locker room. Did anybody notice the locker room when Angel Nam and all them was in the locker room? They were like, "Yes, Sloot is our player. She's our franchise player." Not in so many words, but they was like, "Sloot, Sloot, Sloot, Sloot." All this great stuff, right? Yeah. And if you saw the expressions in that room, there go one receipt. Okay, Miss D, I got you up here. Okay, you good, Miss D?
You're muted.
I can't hear you, girl.
I had to do it over my phone. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay, girl. We glad to see you back.
So,
That's
yeah.
what's going on here.
Miss
So
Day, Miss
yeah,
Day, Miss Day. What up,
Hey.
Jacob?
so
Hello, Miss D. Hello,
I'm telling
Topeka.
them how to Uno reverse go and how this all came into play. That Angel had to play this card because everything was thrown at her. All right, so we're looking in it, we're checking the locker room out, we're seeing all this, and I'm catching. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. Am I the only one catching this? Am I the only one hearing this? And looking at the face expressions, I'm watching. Okay, so they keep on. Okay, so then all of a sudden, go down, you have an injury or whatever and stuff like that. Okay, so Angel waits. She waits patiently. She don't step on nobody's toes or whatever. She get to play again. She get to play like we know Angel can play or whatever. She gets in there, guys, and she do the things. Stats start eating up. People be like, well, Angel started off this way. She sure did. She started off a certain way in the beginning of the season, but now we see now the puzzle pieces are coming together. Do you think it would have changed? No, not with the person they added to. Well, people that they added to the team. Some people don't click. Some people don't mix, right? So Angel goes and she get her stats or whatever and all this good stuff, guys. And then all of a sudden she has her back injury. People are like, oh, she need to go. People were like, okay, she needs to speak up. She needs to go and she needs to. Hey, Tiffany and Cole. Tiff, you can come too. So she, you know what I'm saying? She deals with her injury. They kept saying, oh, she in all these meetings. I can't imagine what all the meetings was about, but now we see, right? So she gets back and here go, for a little bit, she get all her stuff up. And then all of a sudden this drops. The hit piece drops, right? I call it a hit piece. So she already saying like, okay, I know. Don't think she ain't got a crew behind her. Don't think this wasn't thought out before she even spoke, right? So she like, okay, this, because they're always gonna tell you this is what you okay, if you drop this is what you up against. This what's gonna come at you. But I think the timing was right. That's why the Uno reverse worked, because of the timing that it landed or whatever. So she was already two steps ahead. Then here they go with the hit piece. Oh, blah blah blah. This okay. Then here go the evidence. Okay, this ain't how it happened. They knew before they released it. Okay, now they knew. Of course, you can kind of figure out how the sky rolls. So you kind of figure that out. So then all of a sudden they want to cry wolf like they didn't know. Okay, now we got. Okay, guess what? About two or three of y'all not ops. Now all the rest of y'all ops. And you see how she did her interview? She started pointing. She ain't say nothing. So you know when a person done. You're like invisible. When I don't like, it's like that when people cross the line and that's it. You're invisible. I can be in the same room with you. I respect you, but you're invisible. That means I don't see you. But anyways, guys, so what do you guys think? They're like, what? Jacob?
Not gonna lie, I kind of got confused because like I don't really understand. I don't really understand the game ADP. I'm sorry, guys.
Miss D, what you got to say? I think she on mute too.
Yeah, she played the reverse.
Oh my lord, I missed it.
Ah, she
How
played
do
the
you
reverse
how do you
card
think now? How do you think Angel played the Uno reverse in this situation?
because they try to bring the bad mojo on her. She's like, no, I'm gonna reverse it back to you and have people questioning your competence, being competent. She made Jeff seem like he a fool, like he didn't know what he was doing. So that she reversed it back on him when they tried to make her seem like she was the villain. He tried to she reversed it back on him through that reverse card on him.
Mm-hmm.
And that pull uh ah that pull too, draw too.
Right.
Yeah.
And she look, and she probably had a feeling, you know what I'm saying, because she already got the vibes before she even released it. Like, for her to be that upset, you already know that there was a conversation, which we know there was a conversation had. Uh oh. They said half a game, and she said, "How about the rest of the season?" That's how you did the Uno reverse card. Yeah, okay, Riddick, I see that. Yeah, because they try to play her like, and I understand where Tony and Keisha was coming from, where they were like, you don't want to come off and you haven't practiced, you haven't been on the floor and stuff like that. How that messes with your body system, your play, and all that good stuff. So yeah, why would you come off? Come out there in the third and fourth quarter like that and risk, like Tony and I was saying, and risk injury like that? Why would you try? Why would you continue after the fact, still want me to fail? You don't like me that much, and all I wanted was better for my team. And this is how you coming at me with hit pieces and trying to sabotage. But see, they underestimated who Angel Reese is and what she has going on. Once you establish a name for yourself in so many different areas, do you think those people behind closed doors are not going to have your back? They already know. You already said you're going to, her close knit already knew that she was going to release this, and everybody in there um she trusts that are in her camp. She trusts those people. So she telling them, this is what I'm going to say, you know what I'm saying, or whatever the case may be. And then, you know, oh, hey, she Wiz. Yeah, so she letting them know, this is what I'm gonna say, this is what's gonna be released. And they're always gonna tell you the consequences of it and what you'll be up against. Once when a person is a dog and they got that fireball mentality in them, it's nothing you can say or do. Which I mean, watch how they move. They're not gonna move like no puppies. They're gonna move strategically. Um, What Riddick say? Oh, sorry, Riddick. They don't even have hot water. Ariel begging for a closer bathroom. right. The fact that she's unselfish, she's taking up for these players, and this is what y'all think of me when y'all probably already knew. I think it's more disappointing when you know that we probably already done discussed this, and you know how what level we are on far as communication and what's going on, and then you turn around and try to play my face like this with the ops. Do you know how that feels? Do you know what comes after that? That means you that's done. It's over. There's no coming back from that. You can't even. I'm gonna say hi and respect and stuff like that if you get that, but there's no coming back from that. So this is what we doing now. We gonna gang up, but they forgot. They didn't realize the story. Let's take it back to Gideon. Gideon didn't have all his people guys to fight. But God said, I got you. You know what I'm saying? He had the less people to fight his battle. God gave him the less people. And guess what? Gideon wound up winning that battle. And that's like Angel. Angel got a certain amount of people that have her back. And hey, we in on it. You know what I'm saying? We gonna do this thing. We have your back. Okay, Tony. We have your back. So oh, I didn't even know you left. Well, I did because everybody got quiet. And Jacob was like, I don't know how to play the Uno game. Okay,
Yeah,
so Jacob.
break. I had to go to the bathroom. I had to go to the bathroom. They had me sitting there for 5 hours, no break.
They didn't give you a break. You'll get plenty of breaks over here. So Jacob, okay, let's take the Uno reverse out. Let's put you with the chess. How do you feel like, okay, how do you feel? How well did Angel Reese play this out?
Very well. She literally sat out and said, "F you to the Chicago Sky. Y'all can do this without me because I know how trash y'all are without me." So there you go.
So do you feel like, okay, so because they were late, it's like they already prepared and had them wanna be hit pieces laid out,
Yeah.
but it didn't do what they. It's like they had it already set up for the hit pieces to come out, but it backfired. It didn't hit like they wanted it to.
Nope. Did not.
Riddick said she asked for bigger offices for the coaches. Angel is so caring. It's heartbreaking. You're right, Riddick. It is very heartbreaking. That's why we can't. That's why it's like, okay, you know what I'm saying? We know realize this happened how many days ago. And like I said, it's gonna be stuck until we tap into Unrivaled. What William said? William said at the game how Ariel was trying to be all close to Angel. Girl, but that's why I was like, William. When I saw that, I was like, girl, bye. We don't do where they do that at. That's just woo. I told y'all,
Angel's not playing none of that.
right,
Angel is done.
Look, Tony. When I saw that face expression, I said, "Oh shoot, shoot, Yep.
Yeah, she
Man."
had that. I'm over with it. Facial expression that she
Yep.
had.
She didn't even. That's how I be. When you done with people, you don't even look at them. Now you trying to sit beside me, girl. It ain't girl. Why you think I'm getting ready to say anything to you? Why do you think? I know you didn't think that. I know you didn't think I'm gonna come right out here and be fake. No, you said what you need to say, and it was a team. They killed me too. They know good and well it was how many players, and well, okay, you got 3 players out of what 12 players, including Angel. So say 4 players out of the 12 you have. That's not all your team, but they kill me with that. Like all the team, this was a team agreement. Whatever. Who does that? Like just man up. You a man up to do these hit pieces. Man up and just say. Everybody know who it was. We've been knowing this the whole season. William said, Angel, that chick that runs in the crowd of chicks swinging, getting down behind her homegirls, and and then her homegirls all run off and leave her getting jumped. Man, look, Angel is from Maryland. look, they don't play. They don't play. They don't come to play. That she could do so much more, but she doesn't. And that shows at the end of the day, she still respect people because she could have did some she could have came in and did some turbo damage, really, to be honest, and still been respectful with it. She knew they were coming already. I believe she just didn't know when. Right, Riddick? I believe that too. That's why I said it was perfect timing. She was already 2 steps ahead of them. But look, Riddick and panel, we got to remember this. Look, she's seen Teaspoon and everybody go through all this stuff behind closed doors. So it's just added up from last year to this year. Angel one the one she see and she don't say. She just keep it, keep a
Keep
lot
it
of
pushing.
yeah, keep it pushing. But she's seeing everything. So this when she did this and she was frustrated, this was from this year and this was from last year from when she, somebody that her and Camilla could confide in and she believed in them, you let her go. And you did that was first of all, that was the number one of the disrespects because I ain't even know about it. I might have had a feeling and I could see what was going on behind closed doors, but dang, I didn't know you gonna do that, take it to that extent. You know what I'm saying? But oh, let me finish. No way after last year she didn't notice the same freezing out of the offense. I believe after All Star she was convinced. Really, I think before All Star. I think before All Star. You know why I say that, guys? Tony, now because they were already trying to recruit Angel. They were already trying to get Angel. And look, anytime you got Becky, yes, Becky, I got to call you out every time because
Yep.
I'm telling you, I'm watching the clues and I go back to Becky because Becky is a perfect example. Anytime you got Becky all of a sudden talking about Angel and Camilla in one sentence, you better watch out. This is not these people are talking behind closed doors. Who you think was the look, they had the WNBA executive spoke out on Angel Reese's behalf because when you got God's favor, this is how it goes. This is how it rolls. And what's getting ready to happen is going to be a domino effect because you can think you have all the money and all the power in the world and you can't be touched, and then all of a sudden here it goes because they're not stopping. They have no remorse. They keep on going and keep on going with stuff, petty stuff. Okay, now you don't want to show her in commercials. You don't want to do this. You don't want to do that. Now you're doing these awkward commercials about somebody that got 0 points. Come on, you got to be kidding me.
Girl, they're crazy.
Yeah, Rita Mikaway. It was the All-State All-Star gift basket from Michael. That's put her on her nose. No, T. Carmella. It was that Dollar Tree cake they gave her for her birthday. I'm sorry, guys. I got a little up there a little bit because I was thinking. I said, "Now they know. No, give me a gourmet. Hey, you could have gave me a case of crumble cookies, and I would have been happy compared to that Dollar Tree cake."
You say Dollar Tree cake.
Man, she's not getting fired. He's not getting fired this weekend. We all know that.
Huh?
No, she wouldn't said it's just P getting fired this weekend. No,
Nah.
I doubt it.
Nah.
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna say this: when you start, anything can happen nowadays. She Wiz is right for saying that. You know why I say that, guys? Because anything can happen when you start messing with. I ain't talking about the Sky organization. I'm talking about overall messing with people's money like that. They got a problem. Because now you're tapping into not just the Sky organization money. You tapping into the Kathy's money and all that other stuff. And we can say, oh, billionaires don't care. Oh, they care. They care if they lose money. I watch their kids. They care. But yeah. Kurt then part Jeff. I don't know. I want to know who said it, but they don't want to say who said it, but some people say it's Kurt. Oh, Rita said what Riddy say? She said, I don't believe Jeff gets fired until 2 more years. Look, y'all give me. I don't know, Riddy. I don't know. I don't know.
They better fire him right now because if they
They
don't,
ain't got to fire him. Somebody come and take. Look,
but they better fire him right now because if they don't, you're gonna lose not only Angel but Camilla gonna walk too, and she
they,
might not. If Angel leaves, I think Camilla gonna like you know what? I'll play overseas. I'd rather play overseas than go come back to the sky. So that could be a
yeah, and then
possibility for her.
they also with Miller, they may try to play her in a way like they know what Miller is, part of the WNBA means to her and her family and stuff like that. But then I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
She
I
made more
don't.
money overseas.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Miss D. You right. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I'm saying, what they're
Yeah,
gonna do.
that won't matter, Miss D. It won't. But that portion, and I mean, I just want to get it out real quick. That portion, her making more money overseas, yes, is great. But her mindset and what she wants to do is to play in the W. So she's going to do everything she can to remain in the W. However, will she want to stay with a team that she know is such a low down snake? That I don't know. I can't judge Camilla on that because of why she's here. You know, she has a why. Everybody has a why, but when you're from here, when you're from the US of A, and these are the things that you know that are common, right? You're gonna do and say things, and we know that it comes a dime a dozen. But for someone like Camilla, or someone that's from another country that comes to play, this is their dream, this is their hope. Now, unless she gets done like Gabby was done, I don't know. I do know that this is a place where she wants to be. She will continue to play overseas on her off season. However, in season, she's going to be looking to play in the W.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
wish
But
I
you
wish
know
she would
what?
have went to
I
Unrivaled,
think
but I
Angel gonna get
understand
traded.
playing for her country is more important.
I think Angel's gonna be traded, but she's gonna be by herself. And how do she handle that? And how do they got 2 more years on their contract, so even if they trade Angel, she's gonna be there for 2 more
Yeah,
years,
she'll bear with
and
it.
then they might core her and all that stuff. So
Yeah. I mean,
she
Yeah,
gonna
she'll
have
bear
to
with it if
find
if
she
out what
she
she
has
need to do.
to.
yeah, she like
She'll
Tony
bear
said,
with it if she has to. I
if she
mean,
has to, she'll bear with it. But let me tell you, don't get it twisted. What is it, guys? Third year they can try to get out, or how does it work with Andrew and Miller for us that concern? Can they third year they can request a
well,
Angel
trade?
will get
it's
traded.
more or less she
Yeah,
can request a trade, right? She can
Uh huh.
request a trade, but it doesn't necessarily mean that the
We
trade
should
will
get.
happen, or if the organization will even entertain the conversation. However, once you're in, you typically will stay with that team for that time, unless the organization itself trades you, like they did with Aaliyah Edwards. See, Aaliyah Edwards is under that same contract, but they saw more in Arafin to keep her there because she's eating up all the minutes, starting and eating up all the minutes, than to keep Edwards there and let her spend all of that time coming off the bench. So and this is only their second year. So the organization itself can definitely move a player, you know, um, trade a player. But for as a player requesting it, I do believe it's at the third year mark. However, it's not a guarantee.
Um, what I, uh, what I was gonna say. I forgot what I was gonna say with Miller. Um, Dang, what was I gonna
My
say?
bad.
No, you're good, Tony. Keep talking. I was getting ready to piggyback off of something with Camilla.
know that. Can Camilla handle it? Because she seems like a very sensitive. Angel is too, as we see, but can she handle Jeff and his little mind games and without Angel? Because I really do think Angel's gonna be moved. They should.
Well,
They'll
make
probably
no
try to play
mistake,
some games, but
Camilla's no pushover. We think she is, but she's not.
That's what I'm
Camilla,
saying. When we
not
look
pushover.
right,
What I'm saying
Tony,
is
because when we thought that
not
Angel won't say
pushover.
nothing, and then you
no, I get
see,
what you're saying.
she's
Yeah, but
not.
she no. A lot of times, Camilla, she's not, but a lot of times she kind of take a back seat what you give her to do slow with your stuff.
She's gonna learn from
Be able
Angel.
to,
She's gonna
yeah.
take from Angel's playbook. She's a good student
Mm-hmm.
who loves to watch and observe people and learn from them.
But
She
this
does
is,
a great job of doing that. I
yeah.
think that she's learning along the way on the do's and the don'ts. I don't, Jeff will probably do his tactics like he always do, threaten players, threaten coaches, all that stuff. And maybe it may be effective and maybe it won't. He knows what her why is, right? So it goes back to her why. If her why is she's here because she wants better for her family, he can utilize that to hold her, right? Because he knows that this is what she wants. Or he can kind of just be an ass behind closed doors and say all kind of off the wall shit to her. And then maybe she'll go off, maybe she won't. I can't depict that because people are different in that sense when it comes to someone playing with their money or, throwing family and stuff in there. For a player like Angel, Angel don't give a F. She don't care
But
what you
yeah,
say to her
yeah, yeah.
because she's so strong in her convictions and what she wants to do and how she wants to do it that it won't matter what Jeff say, right? She is a player that will listen to and do what is asked of her from her coaches, from her organization. But there's only so many buttons that you'll be able to push before she pushes back. And I think in a sense, when I'm listening to Camilla when she's talking just regularly with her friends and you go on her lives and all that stuff, I don't think that she would just allow him to, say anything to her. She already rolls her eyes and cusses folks out on the court already as it is. So I don't know what she's saying in the locker room, but I'm sure it's the same.
It's probably a whole
Yeah,
lot worse.
yeah,
Yeah.
and the thing about it too is that when it comes to Miller, I'm gonna say allegedly, I believe that, okay, Teaspoon, Kennedy, Angel, Camilla. I don't think they want Camilla either. They will put Camilla up there, but then you got, look. This is Luke's team. He's getting ready to get his foreign players that he want. I don't think he's gonna even do the draft like that. I don't even think he's gonna do the draft right from his history. They don't learn their lessons. They keep doing the same thing because they got a big ego. But I just don't, for the Twin
Well,
Towers. I
they
think
have
they,
no choice.
huh?
They have no choice. They have no choice to do but to do international players because the players they have now don't want to go to the they have a bad reputation. They're not going to want to go to the sky, and now the practice facility is pushed back. Nobody want to come here as long as
And what
Jeff here and Marshmallow.
And what
So
pisses me off, I'm sorry guys, what pisses me off the most is these young ladies' mental health have been attacked all year long. They have no remorse. They're not gonna stop. They're gonna go to the next person and do the same thing unless it's a stop to it. It's a routine. This is what they've been known to do. And even though Miller's Angel's more outspoken, they both getting hit. They both want them. To me, I believe that they both I believe they want them to be somewhere else. Like when Becky brought that Twin Tower trade up, that's smart talking. So she's thinking that, other people are thinking it too. And they like money. They may not like to play their players, but they like that money. So if somebody offered to take them as a package deal, I believe Chicago would do it because it's
Did
loose.
someone mention something like that? Did I miss it?
No, they didn't mention it. I'm just
Mm.
thinking that. No,
Oh,
Becky.
players,
I'm just thinking because of
yeah,
what Becky
that's it.
said, Tony.
okay.
No, nobody mentioned it. I'm just saying Becky already put it out there where she was talking about both of them.
Yeah.
That's what I was talking about.
Then Kurt
So
Miller, kind of angling his way to trying to get Angel, by saying you should leave, so he could probably try to pick a package for her. So we'll
well,
see.
you got
Yeah, I
even
mean,
they said even Portland was asking for Angel. The expansion team,
She
they
going on
did some
Portland.
little thing. What'd you say?
She ain't going on Portland.
Well, we don't know. We don't know what's getting
No,
ready to
no,
go
she
down.
she 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 ain't going to Portland.
Right, William. She did hint. She did hint. That's what I'm saying. If she thinks, look, these people, these coaches look, they might be on separate teams and be beefing with each other, but business is business. When she put that out there, I'm like, okay, she is probably not the only one. She's probably more vocal with hers, but she's not the only one. Yeah, I saw that, Keisha, about the nails and the Caleb and stuff. That's the only time I can't joke with Caleb about anything, because and that just when I seen the reason for it, I was like, man, like I'm sad about that part. So I have to pick at him after when he changes nails or whatever. Only because of Bro Claude. But yeah. But no, Tony, nobody said it, but Becky Show got up there on that presser, boy. She was going at it a little bit. Oh, Seattle wants her too. I'm quite sure everybody wants Angel Reese on their team. It's just
Oh,
like who's
definitely.
gonna hit. Here's the thing, guys. Yes, we want Angel Reese to go to a great team that appreciates her, but we got to be careful about that too, because what looked good on the outside is not always good in the inside.
that's
So
right.
we gotta be careful who, like, we want her to go here, 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 here. You better put a prey on that thing. If you want Angel to go somewhere, which just say you want her to go to a team that appreciate her and that's not fake in the open, but behind closed doors, they're different, because she's already experienced that with Chicago Sky.
And then somebody mentioned
They
that
got
Angel had a suicide crisis line number on her Instagram. Keisha Posey.
yeah, I
I
mean,
didn't know
look.
that. Wow.
Well, she talked about the bullying. They did the commercial with Angel. Then she turned around at All Star and she had the interview with Ellen Duncan. Ellen, I think her last name is Duncan. She had an interview with Ellen, and then, like I said, that same week, Miller had her mental health commercial, and just different stuff they've been posting, guys, this year. You could tell. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's like, I know they get hit. I know Angel's 80% getting hit and stuff like that. I know we can't control what people say, but you be like, dang, you don't want to be a part of that. If anything go down with this young lady, it's gonna be real. And they look, they checking social media. You can be held accountable. They've used it in cases. That's why you gotta be careful what you say about people and all that good stuff and what you post, because it can be used. Angel, Angel is an advocate for suicide and bullying, y'all. She is. Yeah, she is. She's been doing that since what, last year, I think, or before then. But I know she was doing it last year too. New Orleans needs a team. I don't know why New
That wouldn't
Orleans
be
didn't
bad.
step
New
in.
Orleans wouldn't be
I don't know
bad.
why they didn't step in and try
Let
to
me
do
tell you
things.
something. New Orleans don't need no women's team.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hell,
Oh,
they can't even do what they need to do with the men's team. Shit, they can't do what they need to do with the football team, the basketball
Angels
team.
trash.
No. I wouldn't wish that on nobody. And I'm from there. I'm not wishing no WNBA team down there. No.
William talking about that's why she posted that. You think so? She hitting at something? She always hitting at something. We just gotta catch it. AL 504 said I will be there. Tiffy, what's going on, Tiffy?
What's up, y'all? What's up?
You good, Tip?
We got Tiffy up late. Tiffy be like, forget that, ADP. I know K-Sat said, Tiffy, I'm gonna start doing some Fridays and Saturdays, because K-Sat was like, why don't you do D block on the weekend? Because during the week it be crazy. And
I
I be
know,
feeling
man.
it too. I can't see when I'm driving sometimes.
Oh, that's not good. That's
I
not
know.
good.
Look, I already can't see in the dark. In the dark like that, and I'd be like, "Oh my gosh!" And then everybody be blinding you with their lights and stuff.
Yeah.
You already tired, so it'd be crazy
Right.
out there. Yeah. So what you think, Tiffy?
Yeah, it's gonna sound a bit controversial. I don't know, but if I may, um,
Oh God.
No, go for it.
Yeah, you look, speak your mind. She always look, it sounds so peaceful before she gets started. She go ham. Go ahead, Tiffany.
um, Camila Cardoso,
Uh-huh.
beautiful girl.
I already know where she's going with this.
I'm not buying it. I'm so sorry. I'm not buying it. I need more from Camilla, not just on the court. And I get it. I get it. I get it. But she's not serious about improving in basketball. If she was serious, she would be an unrivaled. So my thing about it is, I
Mm-hmm.
want Camilla to take a stand. It's one thing to be like, you know, an an employee. It's one thing to like not want too much backlash, to be afraid of Jeff. But
Right, right.
the end of the day is like, if you stand for nothing, you fall for everything. So
It's
I need her to take a stand in that press conference, the exit interviews, and say it like it is. Because if only Angel is going against Jeff and Tyler, you know, it's not going to end up in a sweep. But if both of your superstars show up as a unit and are like, I want better, I want this team to be better, we need good leadership, and veterans are not going to come if this is still if we still have Coach Whispers and Jeff Paglioccia, if both of them are saying that, then I do believe that both of them will be fired. Tyler and Jeff will be fired.
No, no, Tiff, I don't believe it. I don't believe they will be fired. I don't
I
believe so. And
here's
Angel probably did a Kennedy Carter. And what I mean by that is she probably said, "Hey, I got this with Miller."
but that's the thing though.
Don't say too much, because one thing Kennedy Carter did say, she said that I feel for Angel. She kept trying to tell us, she's like, I'm I got me. I know what's going on with me, but I feel for Angel.
Yeah,
Because she said, I see what's going on behind closed doors. So when you know how a person is, and it don't matter what you say, and she already, I just don't believe that like Angel and Camilla has not had conversations before even all this stuff hit the fan.
ADP, Miss D is asking for the link.
Oh, poor thing, I didn't even see her. Go ahead, Tiff. Go ahead and keep hammering. I'm the
And
counselor.
William going, why are you doing Tiffy like that?
No,
listen.
I'm the counselor. Tiffany go ham. Tiffany don't care. She about it. She does not care. She
He
gonna
is body.
Hey,
That's
y'all
hilarious.
can't do me. Listen. I just have a light voice. It's nothing I can do about that, okay? But what's it called?
No way
But
Tiffy's
that's
younger than
good.
me.
I mean,
No
I
way.
love to be young forever. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. What I'm saying is, like, I need to see more from Camilla. I need to see more
I know it. I know.
because at the end of the day, like, she got to remember she's a black woman too. She might be biracial
Mm-hmm.
or something. She might be a little Latina,
Yeah.
but she's still black.
Still
Jeff don't
considered
like
black.
her.
Yeah. She's
Jeff
still
don't like her black ass either. Respectfully,
We know, that's what I'm saying. Look, Teaspoon, Kennedy, Angel, Camilla.
Crystal Robinson.
That's what I'm saying. You see how this happening? It's like a domino effect. First, Rita said she was talking about it last year too, Crystal. And then look at the timing where she said what she had to say. And then right after that, here go Angel stuff. Like
Yep.
it's like a domino effect of pieces, and then you got people speaking out. One person spoke out, then you got BET speaking out, then you got who else spoke out? New York Times or somebody. Who else spoke out? You got so many people speaking out, and it's and taking up for Angel at the same time. So yeah,
That's why I'm saying like there's enough momentum that if Camilla, because I'm peeping what Camilla's doing and I don't quite like it, but she's still my girl. I just don't quite like it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
the whole taking photo ops with Sloot and all that stuff. Sloot doesn't like Camilla either. If we're keeping it real, Sloot
so
came
you know
to the.
that.
I
Sometimes
don't
you gotta fake it. Sometimes you got to just deal with them people and be done. Sometimes you got to do that because we don't know. Like Tony said, Tiffany, we don't know what that ninja saying behind closed doors.
Yeah, but Sloot, I just feel like I don't know. My warning to Camilla,
They don't want Camilla either on that team. Like
they
that's
don't. Sloot, and that's why I'm saying like we don't recognize that if Chicago has the chance, I'm just saying two things. One or two things should happen: trade both Angel and Camilla, and just honestly seize the sky. Just seize the sky and give it to the Detroit Pistons because at this point, or whoever the hell they got over in Detroit, just dissolve it because at this point, like you can't have a GM who is trying to build a team for an aesthetic. Like this is not this is 2025. We cannot have GMs like that in a league that is majority black. Like that kind of thing can't happen. So I feel like either trade both Angel and Camilla or fire Jeff and Tyler.
They ain't doing either of those things.
Yeah,
And
change is coming. It's not going to happen in the way that we think because we see that when this interview was dropped, we see that, right? But I'm telling you, it's been too many players. Enough is enough. Change is coming, but it's not going to happen in the way that we think it's going to happen. Watch what I tell you guys, because you can only do stuff for so long
Mhm.
until something happens. And the reason why I say that too is because the stuff like T. Carmela, she posted New York Times, Complex, Yahoo, LA Times, BET, Dallas and Washington newspapers are, on Angel's side. It's different this time. I don't know if the others had more people speaking out for them or, with the other players on the list that they did this to, but Angel is a different type of breed. Like
Mhm.
she Miss D a Pope thing. Okay. Yeah, they just messed around and found out. They thought they knew, they underestimated their plan, and they messed around and found out.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna leave my plane here, but I'm gonna say two things to keep track of, right? Two
Mm-hmm.
things to keep track of. The first thing is, like you were saying, Angel's being very strategic. All
Mm-hmm.
Angel has to do is hold out like the Titanic. She gotta hold on. She just gotta hold on because I do believe there's gonna be an investigation into the Chicago Sky for workplace
Yeah,
retaliation,
yep. Yep.
and I do believe that Jeff and Sloop, because those two evil twins, they're working together. I do believe that they're trying to force her to request the trade because I
Yep.
don't believe that the board of directors is going to approve Jeff Paglioccia trading Angel. He already tried that this season and they said no. So allegedly. So that's why they were floating around the idea of Aaliyah Edwards, right? So that's the one thing. And then the second thing that needs to happen is pay attention, right? Angel has already frozen out Tyler. So his job is on the line regardless, right? Jeff may try to say, well, Tyler's not the answer, we'll get somebody else in.
Mm.
But I do believe that if there's a chance Angel stays on this team next season, book, y'all can hold me to it. All right. I wasn't wrong about Atkins. I'm watching, I'm paying attention. Pay
Mm-hmm.
attention how Angel is buddy, close friends, right, with Jackie Young. And
Yes.
Jackie Young is now cussing out Tyler in the middle of these games.
Yes.
That's a sign. I mean, if the previous player, how's that look, right? If the previous player who you were touted to have developed is cussing you out and hugging the girl that you and your organization are icing out, what does that make you look like as a
And
coach?
Jackie don't be
Yes, it
messing
looks
with people.
terrible.
You know what I'm saying? Jackie stays to herself. She don't be messing with people. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So that speaks volume. You're right, but look, Tiff, take it back to All Star when you can say, I know we don't, some people like the stud, but whatever the case may be, but they were already doing it with Unrivaled. And then let's check out the receipts. Angel was dropping hints every time somebody Dejanay, every time somebody got to a new team, she was like, congratulations. And she kept saying, what she kept saying, Tiffany, we need more vets. We need better vets. She
Yeah.
still was saying it in this year too. And she kept saying it, and she expressed it a lot during All Star.
Yeah. All I'm saying is,
Change is coming. People can say, oh, this person can't be moved, this person can't be touched. It could go a different way. Sometimes they send people to other teams. You just never know. But when you are bigger than the program, oh yes, and she's bigger than the program. Oh,
Well,
she
see, Jeff don't think that. Jeff think he too comfortable. But you know what? I don't know if Jeff gonna leave because here come Vandersloot saying she's coming back, and she seemed comfortable. Too many people seem comfortable. What's up, Angel?
Anthony, it don't matter where Angel Reese go. Angel is her. She's
Most
Yeah.
gonna
definitely.
continue to be unselfish. She's gonna continue to be unapologetic. She is
Definitely.
going to be her. One thing, two things you will get out, well, shoot, there's a lot of things you'll get out of Angel. But one thing you know about Angel, she's unselfish. She works hard.
Yes, she is.
She's willing to work on her crafts. She won't stop until she make a difference. She don't talk about it. She is about it.
Exactly.
So it doesn't matter, Anthony, what they try to do. Look, everybody wants to play with Angel. It doesn't matter. They can send her to the new teams if they want to. They can send her to Dallas. She's gonna shine regardless. And she's not a selfish player. And because she's unselfish, no matter where she goes, she don't care about coming off no bench. That's
No.
not Angel.
And you notice a lot of these teams that they kicking themselves in the foot because there's no reason why she should have been number 7. A lot of players that went before her, she was better than.
Yeah, like
But
JC Sheldon.
huh?
I said like JC Sheldon was
As
one of them.
exactly. JC Sheldon, who else?
Leah Edwards, Rakia
Exactly.
Jackson,
Well, you know what? She said she didn't want to go back home.
and
So
Kim Brink,
yeah,
Alicia
Cam Brink.
Healy.
Because Cam Brink, even though she's a little taller, she was coming up that knee injury, and so you could have had somebody right now to plug in and do her thing. But I would have loved to see her with Rakia Jackson. It just didn't happen. But I wanted to go back to what Tiffy was saying about about Jackie Young. I think the reason why Jackie was cussing out kind of cussing at Tyler is because everybody kept saying that how Tyler developed her. And she's like, you didn't develop me. I was already number 1 pick. I'm Jackie. I always been a good player. I didn't need you. So we'll see. I mean, a lot of people don't want her with the Aces. I would love to see her with the Aces. You know, why
I
not?
don't want her with the Aces. So sorry.
You know,
Look,
No.
we don't know which one the look the Liberty look watch how this last game go. Now that's the one I'm hoping that she do play in and just end it off there because they love some Angel Reese in New
yeah,
York.
but yeah, they love Angel Reese, but the problem is you gonna have to move some of the veterans. They not, she plays her position is already kind of tied up. So
But
one of those
look,
veterans gonna
Miss
have to
D, we
move.
don't know. Look, we already probably won't
With the
start half the
Aces, they
season
need they
anyway.
need a bigger. They don't have any big players, so that's why I said the Aces because besides Asia, you know Cheyenne Parker Tynes is okay. Kia Stokes is donuts, so you're gonna have to have another um big person to kind of take the pressure off of her.
Asia is kind of, she wouldn't fit in that system. I mean, she might work in New York because it's looking like Stewie's gonna be reducing her minutes,
And
and
she's on the
so
decline.
But you
yeah,
still have they
honestly,
not gonna do that. They still have JJ, and so we'll
JJ
see.
Look,
playing.
Miss D, we don't know how they're gonna do it because let me tell you something. If a team want to play them, they'll do whatever they got to do. They'll make it work. They will make it
Honestly,
work.
they'd rather start Angel because who knows if Natasha Cloud is gonna be back, but Angel is a facilitator, and they need to be able to play Sabrina Ionescu both on the ball and off the ball. So honestly, they could plug her in. The only thing that's missing is a three ball. And with a player like Stewie or a player like NECA or a player like Fee, honestly, who could play the three as well, you'd be crazy not to add Angel as a starting four.
Like I said, they don't have to move some people. Either Stewie gonna have to go walk or somebody. But reason why I said the Aces, they have nobody besides Asia as far as big players. I mean, Alyssa Smith is okay, but
I mean, Leonie Febich, no offense. I don't know what's up with these European players this season,
well,
but
yeah,
Leonie Febich is not good as a starting three.
but you know
She's
what?
just not.
You know what happened? That's why they let um I think of her can't think of her Kayla Thornton go because they thought Febich was going to be that take the next step because
And
we
she
now we
didn't.
know that Febich is good at playing the kind of like the background because they miss Thornton, Kayla Thornton. They also miss Lady Hamilton.
Hmm.
So yeah, maybe she's not. Well, maybe Phoebus is not the player they thought they. That's why they let them walk. I mean, let Kayla Thornton walk. But yeah, I mean, yeah. But I still think you have to move either Stewie or JJ.
Can I say
Is,
something real quick?
Does Izzy play the same position as Angel?
is it gonna have to go?
No, I was just, I won't do that tip, but okay.
Izzy gonna be going anyway. Yeah, yeah. She's mummy.
Look, we ain't even gonna have a half of the season next season because they not. Let me tell you, the Angel Reese Uno and the Unrivaled Uno going
Uh-huh.
on with all this stuff. Look, that CBA next month, they not signing that. They make sure they drop that piece before next month. Did you notice that? Or is that just me? That Unrivaled dropped that piece on how much they made and how WNBA didn't, what I'm saying, want to be a part of it and all that good
Well, see,
stuff.
they didn't want no competition. That's why they probably didn't.
No, I'm saying right before the
Right.
CBA, right
I
before the
know, I know, I
CBA
know, I know
deadline.
what they did. They kind of rubbed it in the WNBA face. Like we have less the backing. We got backing, but not like the WNBA do, and we making more money basically. So
Sorry,
Well, it's simply because they wanted them to nix that for the CBA. Like that's one of the things that they wanted to happen, and it's like no way. Why would I cut some program that we have that is beneficial to us because would have to go we would have to have jobs, go get jobs or go overseas and play.
mm-hmm.
This is really, I mean, what are we doing now? This is essentially a job.
Yeah,
So a
you got
job
over
for
a
a
million.
job. So why would you try to tell someone to get rid of something or you don't want them to have that program or
Mhm.
entity at all to appease you? No way.
Mm-hmm.
Not doing that.
I'm glad they got
Right. Because
the
those are a
A
lot of investors in that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't getting ready to mess them people money up.
exactly. So I'm glad they got choices besides Unrivaled and I think Fran Harris is bringing out something, and so they got choices now.
Yeah, but
To
they're
do it
not gonna
differently.
sign that CBA. Definitely they're gonna have to get it right because they're not gonna sign something saying they can't play in unrivaled or they can't do unrivaled. They're not
Or
doing that.
overseas, right? They try to stop that, which the players been doing for years before the
I know.
WNBA.
I know. It's not. They got to get over it. It's not just gonna be about the WNBA. They better worry about this court case with the Connecticut Sun instead of worry about our unrivaled and all this kind of stuff. And just
Right.
go
Right.
ahead and get the CBA together and give the women what they want and pay them. They plan for how long in Unrivaled and how much are they getting increased this year? So imagine, oh my gosh, this is gonna be so awesome. I'm about to cry because we done went through hell and back. I'm sorry, guys, with this WNBA this season. It has been crazy, and we just need some mind relief when we go into Unrivaled. They say
Rival is meant for them to go and have fun, not only better their game, but to go and have fun and enjoy themselves. And that's what they do, and they get better.
That's why I don't want Miss Girl. I'm sorry, Jacob. I know you're a fan of her, but that's why I don't want her to come to Unrivaled because I feel
Yeah, I
like
don't either.
everyone that goes to Unrivaled is there, like they're not there for ego. They don't care if they get embarrassed, right?
No,
If
that's what
if
it's for.
Yeah, it's literally just a league. Well, yeah, you have to play hard, but it's also a league where you're there to develop your skills. And I feel like a lot of players who didn't do or don't want to do Unrivaled don't want to get embarrassed, right? They don't want the media to start like hounding them, harassing them. But I feel like, yeah, I mean, it's kind of unfortunate they're always going to clip Angel's misses and whatnot, but like most everybody else in Unrivaled was able to just hoop. So I feel like you can't bring, I really hope I really
Yeah,
hope that Caitlyn does not join because um I just feel like it's going to be so much negativity.
yeah, it will be. It's going to be huge, a huge downfall.
But
Um,
Tony, wouldn't that be her? Guys, wouldn't that wouldn't be good for her coming off an injury like that to do that? Or no, she should be well. She should be okay by then.
well, I mean, it just depends on where she is in her recovery, and what it is that she's doing to prepare herself mentally, because that can kind of mess with you mentally as well. So it's really weird, those type of injuries. However, I don't believe it's as extensive as they are making it. However, that's my own opinion.
Mhm.
I digress. If someone thinks that it's just too much, I shouldn't say that. But they say it about other players all the time. I'm just telling you what I see. Those are tricky injuries that do take a while to heal. It if you're not getting a proper training, it will definitely mess you up. But for her to jump straight into Unrivaled right after the playoffs, if they're out, or we still have these few months, these 4 months, and it is enough time
Oh,
considering the amount of time she's already been out. So it is enough time if she's healed properly. But I wouldn't want to do something that may agitate that injury before the season start. However, she does need to test herself and play. So, I mean, I wouldn't want it to be with Unrivaled because, again, like Tiff say, it brings so much negativity and drama that they don't have that right now, and everybody's just enjoying themselves and playing freely. If you bring said person, then it becomes um, just a struggle to deal with the mental aspect of what her fans bring. So,
And I think she know that, and I also think she thinks, well, she probably know it probably exposed her. I don't think that's her style of play. More than
Mhm.
people think, they think she's, because she shoots those logo threes, it's up and down. She's not. That's not her style of play. So I don't think it fit her. So maybe she shouldn't do that. Maybe AU Pro or whatever, or going overseas. Playing a few games there, maybe.
You know what
But
I
she
think
definitely.
though?
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I think that honestly, I don't think any of those things would work because the biggest thing that she needs is a mental shift, right? When you look at Unrivaled, and kind of like someone mentioned Ryan Howard, Ryan
yeah.
improved, but that's only because she was getting ate up. Like she was getting ate up on
yep,
on socials, and she was being petty and all the other stuff, but she was also getting checked, right? She also had to learn from Enrique and learn from Teaspoon and all this other stuff. Like Teaspoon was handing those players their behinds every single day in practice.
Yep.
She
Yep.
Ryan has never been coached that hard before in her life. So
right,
it's like a lot of players don't have, like, I feel like everybody who walked into Unrivaled left with the humility to be able to be coached.
Mhm.
right,
Mhm.
And I feel like unless you're willing to come in and be coached like that, like you're not gonna gain from Unrivaled. For example, like look at Kate Martin.
right,
She had to learn so much in that point in time. Like eventually everybody gets to know everybody, everybody becomes like friendly, and that's why she was able to like become friendly with Angel, because she had to literally just have humility, being able to learn from everybody and all that other stuff. And then she's like, okay, dang, she's actually kind of cool, right? And then we see them like hanging out or whatever on the court. Um, Now that the Valkyries are playing Chicago and stuff like that. I feel like if you feed into the fan narratives that, oh, I'm this big player, I'm this, I'm that, I'm the best player, you're never going to learn an Unrivaled, because you really can't be a big dog at 3x3.
Right.
Right, it's gonna expose her. That's not her game, and you're right. She doesn't have that humility because the league has already crowned her. She's crowned the face of the league, which this is ridiculous. It's like how you jump Asia Wilson and Fee and At and how you jump these players. You won nothing, and your team still can win without you. Matter of fact, they look better without you.
Hmm.
So you know nobody's holding her accountable because the fans, oh, she's the greatest thing, and I'm not gonna watch it, and she make all the money for the league, and so she hasn't. She well, maybe she do need to, so she can get a little humility, get embarrassed a little bit. Maybe she need to get a little embarrassed. Maybe that would help her. But right
AGP,
now,
can I
Yes,
say?
Jacob.
So sorry for interrupting. I didn't want to interrupt any of y'all. I was patiently waiting. So going back to the Unrivaled stuff, this is what Kathy got to worry about here, because I'm looking at something on their Instagram. Look who Unrivaled signed from college: Lauren Betts, Sienna Betts,
Yeah, I
Madison
can put it
Walker,
up too. Go ahead, keep reading.
Audie Crooks, AZ Fudd, Malaysia Wiley, Hannah Hidalgo, Big Four, Tanaya Latson, Olivia Miles, Kiki Rice, Sarah Strong, Silas Ward, and Juju Watkins. They got to worry. The WNBA plus Kathy needs to worry about this, because those are literally the money makers in college. They got to worry. So Unrivaled made a big move signing all those girls.
Yeah, they did. They sure did. That was a and look and man, their marketing, Jacob. Oh my gosh, they got the best marketing team I've seen. Oh well,
Oh,
not the Angels, but they got a really good. They got a really good marketing team. Like they wasting no time. We look while we're watching the games in the W. They constantly doing their commercials, doing you send them all around the socials. Like they know how to market. That's the difference. They know how to market, they want to market, and they have these players' best interests. Unlike some leagues, they
well,
don't like the
I think the
players.
WNBA know how to. They just don't want to. Like I said,
Yeah,
they
they
already
know how to,
crowned.
but yes, yes.
They just crown one player the face of the league, and that's it. And then the commercials, like we having a great MVP race. The playoffs will come down to the wire. You didn't market
18
that,
with her.
right? That's what I'm saying. You got a great MVP race. You
AT
got
with eight triple
huh?
doubles. AT
Mm-hmm.
with 8 triple doubles.
Eight.
Yeah. They don't market that. They don't market it. If it's not Caitlin Clark, you're not gonna get no shine. ESPN is also behind it. They really don't show everything. But if Caitlin Clark break a record, they gonna play it all. So they in
But
cahoots with it,
Miss
and
D, you know
it's,
what's
it's kind of
funny?
crazy.
You know what's
Huh?
funny about ESPN? Speaking of
Hmm.
ESPN, Stephen A. Smith finally talked about the WNBA without trashing it and without bringing up Caitlin Clark.
Oh
That
wow.
he brought up that Asia Wilson is a 3-time MVP and will be a 4-time MVP soon, including this year. He said that, and I literally said, "Oh, he finally complimented the WNBA without bringing up Caitlin Clark or trashing it." That's surprising.
That is, and I agree. At first I had Fee winning, the MVP, but that head-to-head matchup really sealed the deal for Asia to me. It sealed the deal
Fair enough.
because she came in and it was aggressive, and Fee like she wasn't aggressive. Now they give it to Fee. I mean, I wouldn't be mad, but I'd be shocked because that head-to-head matchup, when it's kind of split down the middle to me, proved that she's the MVP.
but I feel like AT should be the MVP. I'm sorry, like 8 triple doubles in one season. And when
I
you
know.
look at
Well,
Asia is the best player in the league, but
right.
MVP is most valuable.
She's most
And
valuable. If you take her off that team, yeah, you take AT off the team. If you take her off that team, it's still decent, but they're not gonna win. Even as good as Jackie Young and Kelsey Gray is, and yeah, but
The Aces would be at the bottom.
right. I think sometime the Minnesota Lynx could win a decent amount of games without Fee. That's
yeah,
just
but
my
I don't know. I agree.
look.
I feel like Fee is a excellent player, but
Right.
Asia is not more valuable to her team than AT is. Like, if you sit down AT, you almost need her to average a triple double in order for Phoenix to have any
That's
chance.
true. She just don't have the numbers. I mean, I know what you're saying, but she don't have the numbers.
That's
And
what
and
I'm
and but you have to give it to yes. I mean, AT is doing on both ends, but so is Asia. I mean,
yeah.
she's just top notch. I can't. I want to give it to AT, but this ain't the year.
I
This
know
not
that
the year. As good
it's
as
gonna
she
be
been
like
playing.
it's gonna be like 2023 again, where it was AT, Angel, and a third person. It's gonna be so close. It's gonna come down to those second, third, and fourth place voters. Because in 2023, Alyssa Thomas almost won. If she had had a few more second place votes, she would have won. Asia would have won if the fourth place voter had given her a second or third place vote. But Stewie ended up winning because she didn't have any fourth place votes. She had the most second place votes, and the votes were so closely aggregated between those three that Stewie's point total was the highest. So she just barely won. So I feel like that's going to be the same thing this year. And it's going to be splitting hairs, and it's going to end up going to someone we don't expect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I say this. She will be a close second. I still say Asia, then AT, then Fee. But now they still got Fee. They got Fee still leading. But that's my take on it. If I had a vote, but we'll see. They still might give it to Fee. You know how that go.
Midday.
Huh?
So here's what's interesting about AT season this year. So she had 8 triple doubles. They played 44 games. AT didn't even play 40 games because I believe she was out for some of the season. So was Kalia Copper. So was Saptu Savali. She broke Caitlin Clark's assist record before the season even ended, and she missed games. So that's actually pretty impressive if you ask me. To be honest with you.
Oh, definitely. I'm not saying it's not impressive. I still think it comes down to Asia.
Okay.
I
Okay.
mean, all her head to head matchup, she pretty much dominated.
Oh, I wasn't trying to debate you on it.
No,
I
no,
was
I'm
just
just
saying
saying.
what
I mean,
happened.
AT has some great games against the top, but she when she had to play the bigger names that was in the same category, she dominated.
Yeah.
She came out and did her thing. So yeah, I know what you're saying, but not this year. any other year, I know she breaking record. Any other year, yes, but who to say? Like Tiffy said, we might be surprised. But I'm not gonna be too mad about it. It is what it is.
T. Carmela said she was either one off by an assist or a rebound in 6 games. AT could have had 14 triple doubles if she accomplished those. AT is the triple double queen. Yes, she is. They can't take that one.
Oh, definitely.
She definitely is. I just hate and the sad part about it is AT be knowing this. Like the stuff that she be saying, I just like I know people scared of her, but I be like, dang, AT. Like it's already like she's expecting like them to do her in the way that they are doing her. So it's kind of like, it's sad, but she should be in that. It's hard. I couldn't choose between the three. Because I think they all see here I go. I think all of them are good players, guys. I couldn't choose between the three of them. It would be really hard. So don't ask ADP because ADP gonna say all three and all three can't win.
Well, you
So
can have a cold MVP, so you're gonna do a triple cold MVP? No, the first
I
one
That
to
would be
count.
look,
that would be
it's so
amazing.
hard. So
That'd be crazy.
do we think that Angel still is going to be in the conversation of the well, can she be in the category for the most improved or defensive player?
I'm not
Yeah, she got the stats. At least the defensive player. At least.
Who would she be going against to get that? Who else would they say?
Oh,
sure. In the most improved player race or the defensive player of the year race?
The went on defensive player.
what
A-
Asia? Who else?
Asia, Fee, At, Gabby. That's about it. I think.
I
Elena.
think she'll
Oh,
win
Elena.
that.
Yeah, she would win if that's the case,
Defensive
Jacob.
player. Yep, she got the better
She,
stats
she would
on
win
defense.
that.
Now, most approved gonna go to Veronica Burton.
Tika Mel
And she
says
had
she
a
has
great.
to play 31 games. She's a game short to be considered.
Oh wow.
Hold
Yeah.
Yeah,
on, Tika Mel.
that's
That means she's gonna
exactly
play in
true.
that Liberty game. Then she getting ready to play in that Liberty game. Get ready. I
I
wonder.
doubt it.
I wonder if somebody told her that. I don't
I doubt
know.
it.
I don't know, Miss D. Like,
She through with
look,
it.
Angel
Don't
be she might
look.
be,
Listen,
but
listen, Angel.
look,
Don't do it.
she
Don't do it. Your
look.
back,
She
your
knows
back
she's
hurt.
gonna go to
Don't
New
do it.
York and they're gonna appreciate her. What better
That's
way to
okay. They can
end the
appreciate her on the bench. She could dance with
what better
Ellie.
way to end the
She
season
could
than to
dance
play
with
that
Ellie.
last
Don't do it.
game?
Just let it go.
I'm
Let it
just
go.
saying, what better way to end the season than to play the
No,
last game in a state you know Spoon gonna be there. You know you're not gonna get mistreated
no.
anymore. I'm just saying.
I
Tiffy, what
know, I
you
know,
think?
I know, I know how you feel, but
If
let
she
it go.
needed Tiffy, if she needed one more game, Tiffy and Tony, what you think?
No, no.
Wait, is
Yeah,
the next
you
game a
could
home?
be upset and keep it moving, Miss D. You know that we be in our work environments and we be doing stuff in life. Look, we be upset, we still be keeping it moving, so you can keep it
It's
moving.
not. It's not that she upset. Her, I really do think she's injured for real. Just don't do it.
Is the
Leave
next
it
What?
game a
alone.
home game though?
Oh, okay. Huh? What you say, Tiffany?
Isn't the next game a home game?
I don't know. Oh, is it for New York?
Let me check.
I feel like it is.
If I can check for y'all. Let me check. It is. Yeah, it's a home game for the Sky.
Yes, she's gonna play. If it's a home game, I feel like she's gonna play because, also, again, New York is one of those teams Angel has said she loves to play in. This is her final interview of the season.
Don't do it, sis. Don't do it.
She gotta show up to work now. She gotta show up
No,
for her interview.
it's not. It's not that she's not showing. She's not doing this on purpose. Her back. I think her
We
back
talking
really
about for
bothered
New
her.
York. Tiffany, you talking about for New
It made
York
no sense for her to do that. It made no sense. Don't do that. It did
for
hurt
her
your back.
new team?
Cause
Oh,
I
she
really
loves
think
to play.
I think
Oh, William said she
Angel.
loves to play New York. Oh
Well,
snap!
I mean, that's great. But
We
listen,
cooking. We cooking.
I really think she was injured. Even I think she's very tough. People don't give her credit for. I think she was injured for a long time. So just don't do that. Just leave it alone.
Nah,
Save the
nah, nah.
drama.
Whatever
Leave it
Angel
alone.
wants to do, whatever Angel wants to do.
Yeah, if she wanted to do, but it's just leave it alone.
Tony,
Nah,
what you think? Miss D don't be playing. Tony, what you think? Tony probably took a
Sister
Tony.
Tony, you still woke?
Yeah, I'm
No,
still awake. I sure
Oh,
am. I
look,
listened to y'all whole spiel. I'm wide awake, baby.
I'm just saying.
that's my cousin be like, girl, I ain't sleep. Yes, you are. Girl, what I
I
say?
heard you snoring. No, just play.
Yeah, trust me, if I snow, you gonna hear it loud and clear.
Tony, you think she should play in the last game?
No, I don't. I really
Do you
don't.
think
I
she's gonna
think
play in the last game? I'm with Tiff.
I, I mean, I don't see how it would benefit her, right?
It
It
wouldn't.
wouldn't benefit her, it wouldn't benefit the team. It just would not. Of course, in her heart of hearts, she would love to play because, as she stated, she just want to finish out a season. But what's going on? I would not, simply because you can see the tension, right? So to play and you feel that or know that your team is going to ice you out, then why play? It will simply be a waste of your time. So
Oh,
that's part of it. And or just, doing another one of those, I'm gonna warm up and see how I feel and not play.
and, what it says, Geechee Lions Journey say he was intended to go to the last game, but now will not. And then Williams said Angel will give the fans what they want. T. Carmelo said if she wants to be considered for all defensive team.
Yeah. I mean, at this point with what's going on, I think that's the furthest thing from her mind. We know that that's what she wants. That's what she sought out for, and she wants to claim it. But with what's going on and her sitting out these last two games, or well, this game and a half, rather, I just don't see how that
Mm-hmm.
will be important to her at this point. Don't mind me. I'm sorry. I'm taking off my jewelry, guys.
Right. Right. It's not. It's not. It's not. I don't think it's important to her, and
What's
I really do
important
think
for
she
her
still
is
has
her
to. I think her
name.
right. Her
Yes,
name.
defaming her name and just lies, right? She's big
Exactly.
on lies. Being told to don't say nothing. You're not allowed to speak. If you speak, you're gonna have this person, that person, da da da. You can't tell a person what to say.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But
Because
y'all,
I think
Go
she's
ahead.
not only physically tired. I mean mentally tired, but physically tired. I really do think she's kind of broken down. Just don't do it.
No, I think that, I mean, it's just one of those things, right? Maybe she's really, her back is really bothering her, or maybe she's
Right.
just like protesting, right? I mean, hey, either or.
Which is
I just don't think she should. And that's me. Uh,
mm-hmm.
just given what's going on, I don't want there to be something, them spelling it out. What they've been spelling out now, they're gonna show what they've been spelling out by not giving it a ball. I think that everybody will do their job just because it's their job, but sometimes those things are just tricky. I'm sorry, T. Camilla, you were gonna say something.
No, Tiffany
I
was.
mean, Tiffany Co.
yeah, I think all that makes sense, but I think um one thing that we're forgetting is that Angel actually does want to stay in Chicago, regardless of everything that's happening. Angel wants to stay in Chicago. So if this is her last game, that could be her last game ever as a Chicago Sky. I don't think she's skipping it. I think that, and honestly, I would say Ariel Atkins, I don't believe she's injured, to be honest. But I think that everyone in the team should just suck it up and be professionals for one last game. It would be
They
amazing
should.
if Chicago could beat New York on their last game of the season. Only 11 wins. What a horrible team. But it would be amazing if they could come together and just hoop for hoop's sake. You know what I'm saying? Last game of the season, give the season ticket holders who doubled their cost, right, to buy tickets a chance to say goodbye to potentially to the skyscrapers, to the Chi-Town Barbie. I don't think she would skip it. I think she would feel, you know, if she's healthy enough, because I do believe she's been playing injured this whole time.
Of
But it's
course.
like, why would you put out for the Aces, right? Why would you be showing out for the Aces? She doesn't want to go play with them, right? She does not owe them anything. And if anything, the protest makes sense. Aces are going to lose a lot of money for those people who wanted to buy last minute tickets. They moved to T-Mobile Arena to see Angel. And so if Jeff is going to try and play in her face, of course she's going to sit out. But
Of
when it
course.
comes to your house, when it comes to Wintrust, which is Chi-Town Barbie's arena, you get me?
Mhm.
Like
Of
at that
course.
point, Angel it makes a bigger statement to who? One time for the one time. And if you come back next season, great. If not, you did the best you could.
I don't want her to do that, but if she do, she do. But um, yeah, she want to be in Chicago, but it cannot be with Jeff and Marshmallow and then Sloop, and it's like they all coming back. So it's just not a good thing for her. So maybe she will play because it will be her last go around with the Sky. It's too toxic, and they proven that you rather move forward with a 37-year-old with a knee injury, and so that's just not yeah, yeah, of course I want her to be with this guy too, but um but they made a decision. You let Sloop make all the decisions basically,
I don't think
and
they've
that's
made
your
a
friend.
I don't think they
Huh?
made a decision
Yeah, I
yet.
don't think they made a decision either. I just think right now everything's up in the window. You know, what I mean, you look at
Well,
all the
what
other
I'm saying by that, I'm talking
speculations.
about Sloop. Sloop is pulling some strings too. And she's very
Oh, her.
sneaky,
Yeah.
and that's a lot of drama. And
But
if she don't walk, if those three don't walk, they got to go. She got to go. It's not, it's gonna be another frustrating thing for her. So they got
but
to go.
But so keep in mind, Angel has sneakers to sell. She's not skipping that game. Like NBA 2K cover is out. It's her might be her last game in Chicago. She's trying to show all these people that she runs this city. And on top of that, she has sneakers to sell a week when this game is over. Literally the week after this final game, her shoe drops. If she's healthy, which I believe she will be healthy enough, she's playing that game. It's money on the line. You
Right.
got to come the receipts ready and get ready to drop some receipts,
Yeah, but I want to risk. I still want to risk it. I mean, I think her back is really. I don't want to see her get hurt. Playing with Bam Bam and Bad News Bears and Rebecca Allen and Kia Nurse. Okay. If you gonna play for you and Miller, go out there and
She would because
you know.
you know she would play for her and Miller most of course. You already know that.
And you know what I
But
do? If you want me to play, I'm gonna be the point. I'm gonna be like I'm gonna play AT role. I'm gonna have the ball till y'all get the hell out the way, and I'm gonna pass it. It's gonna be me and Miller. Y'all just set the dang on screens,
T.
and you
Carmelo,
might get a
that's
shot.
diabolical. It took Rachel Banham 34 minutes to get 4 points.
That's
She had zero
diabolical.
points in one game. The last game, the other game before this game, she had 0 points. So she been ever since she felt disrespected. You and Biggie Small Eyes been playing horrible.
And
She ain't
then
play,
if they do, this is what's so crazy. You tried to do this around Sloop before and you had no backup plan. Now you're gonna try to do it again and not have another
Well,
backup
Sue was
plan.
5 years younger than that.
But they didn't have
Now
no,
she
no.
was in
I'm
early
saying
30s. Now
no.
she's in
This
late
year with
30s.
Chicago Sky, they didn't have no backup plan when Sloop
Sloot
went
need to
down.
go sit on the bench and be a coach. Be one of the
I'm just saying
coaches
they
or do
doing it
something.
like again.
Go
It's
retire,
crazy.
Sloot. Just go home. Go retire.
Yeah, to T.
I hate
Camilla,
to say that.
you know Tiffy the lawyer and stuff. You know how Tiffy do. She come up here to chopping heads and nicely like at voice all nice and sweet and stuff. And then everybody looking. I'd be like, I wouldn't mess with At either.
Yeah, you see how she body slam Angel. Angel, a big girl.
Uzon messed up Banner's game.
She
AL
trash.
504. Bam Bam ain't had no
Bam
game.
Bam ain't had no game.
That's
LL,
why
I mean, yeah.
Teaspoon played her.
AL 504.
Teaspoon
She
knew
ain't
how
never
to
had no
play
game.
Bam Bam.
What game did
Teaspoon know
Bam
how to
Bam
play
have?
her.
Bam Bam ain't never had
Look,
a game.
you heard me, AL 504. Teaspoon knew how to play her. T Carmella,
Oh
if
yeah, she
I was
played
Angel,
around the
I'd be
bench.
trying to
That's
go
what she
out
did.
on a triple double.
So I
She
said, you're right. I would. I would be go on a triple double, but only way she could do that is she tell everybody get out the hell out the way and start bringing the ball up and pass it to Camilla and play it like the 2-man game between her and Camilla. That's the only way she gonna do it. Cause other than that, they could probably go try to ice her out. A Nurse
well,
and
they
Rebecca
already been
Allen.
doing that
I know
all
that's what I'm
season.
saying.
They already
So that's what I'm
so she
saying. In
used
order
to
for
it.
her to make that worthwhile for her to play, she got to tell them to get the hell out the way.
Yeah, but if you guys pay attention, like today, Angel was actually supposed to, I don't know what's going on, but Angel was actually supposed to play and Uzun was not going to start. It was supposed to be Banham, Beck Allen, Angel, Michaela, and Camilla. But then Angel sat out last minute. And so it's like Tyler's a complete idiot, to be honest, respectfully, disrespectfully. Like, he's dumb. He thought that he was gonna make it up to Angel by removing Uzu from the starting lineup. Are you dumb? Like, are you actually okay? It just shows that this whole entire time he has been able, because in the pre-game press conference, he was like, oh yeah, we're trying something different. Angel's gonna play. We're gonna try something where like you have dynamic ball handlers and blah 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 blah. Yeah, and then Angel's like, I ain't doing all that. Y'all have
What
fun.
dynamic ball handlers?
That's what I'm saying. I was like,
What? Rachel Banham is a turnover machine. She got a little bit better as the
She's a
season
brick machine
progressed.
also.
Kia Nurse,
Jacob.
please stop it. What is he talking about?
and it's funny though because if Angel had played, they would have been able to beat the Aces tonight. Like,
Yeah, they would have.
so
I don't know about all that.
We'll definitely see.
No, I don't think so.
no, they
Sorry,
would have.
Tiff.
During
No.
in the second half, the Sky was only down by 5.
I understand
Yeah.
that, but I understand, but they wouldn't have won. I'm sorry.
Yes, they
I'm
would
going.
have. They would have won both of them.
ADP and Tiffy, they would not have won.
Yes, they would have.
No, they wouldn't.
Yes,
I
they
love
would
you.
have.
Look,
What
listen,
y'all really want?
I love Angel,
What
but
y'all
no,
really
ma'am,
want?
no, ma'am,
Yes,
no,
yes,
ma'am.
yes.
I don't know what game. I don't know what team
Miss
you talking
D,
about.
they would have won.
No, they wouldn't have.
They would have
They
won.
wouldn't
Clock
have.
that T. They would have
No,
won, Miss
no, they
D.
wouldn't.
Clock it, girl.
No, I'm not clocking that tea. I'm throwing that tea bag out in the trash.
Wait, ADP, what game y'all
I'm
talking
throwing
about?
it. I'm throwing that tea bag in the
Jacob,
trash.
we were
It's
saying
bitter
they
tea.
would have won
That tea is
the
bitter.
last 2 games. Do you
Nope,
believe
that
if
tea was
Angel
bitter.
played?
Nope.
I said, I'm
The
asking,
last game?
I'm asking Jacob. Jacob, do
Oh,
you
I'm sorry. Go
believe they
ahead,
would?
Jacob. I'm sorry.
See? Do you believe they would have won the last 2 games?
Not including this one, correct?
No, just the 2 games with the Aces. Do you think if Angel had played, they would have won either 1 or 2 of those games?
I would say I would go split 1-1.
1-1.
Yeah.
I don't know
See,
what team y'all
Let's
looking
see.
at. I don't know what team y'all looking at. I really don't.
Because for the game the other night, Angel would have held. Angel was not putting no 30 points on Angel's head. That was just never gonna happen.
no.
Yeah, but I'm not worried about age. The Angel and Asia matchup is gonna cancel in a certain extent. I'm talking
Yeah,
about the other players besides who really
They were
Rachel
Miss
Banham.
D. They weren't really playing their best. The Aces
I know,
wasn't
but
really
you know
playing
what they
their best
was.
game last
Let me
game
say
or
this.
this game.
I don't want to cuss, but let me say this. They was bullshitting with them. They was bullshitting with them. That's what they was doing. You
Girl,
know
Wait,
what
bye.
team?
hold on. I
Girl,
You
gotta
know
say
what
bye.
team that
Girl,
bullshits?
bye. Girl.
I gotta say
They
something
was
to Busy
bullshitting
Say
with
D.
them.
girl
Bye.
Who gonna
Bye,
guard
Felicia.
Jackie Young?
Say
Bam Bam gonna
girl
guard Jackie
bye.
Young. Jackie Young gonna take
She
her to the
tripping,
hole all
Tony.
day. Oh, you girl bad.
last game Jackie O was dribbling with her kneecap. She was. If the
Okay.
Sky had a single competent defender, they would have stripped her every single time.
Exactly. But guess what? They not competent. You see, they both cones. Well, I don't know what y'all talking about. So they
Listen,
would have won.
I,
They was bullshitting.
I don't
They was
believe
bullshitting.
Miss D, first you
Excuse my
got our
language.
brother Bro Clyde, and now
I just
oh
said
my gosh, y'all is crashing out. Is everything okay? I get it.
I'm
The
not crashing
Lions
out.
already had their first game. I
I'm
get
not
it. The
crashing
Bears had
out. I'm
their
just
first
telling you the
game.
truth. You don't understand when a team. It's
I
like
get
in
it.
boxing. Remember that analogy in boxing where they just toying at you like Mayweather. Oh, I think I could beat Floyd. Floyd just bullshitting with you. That's they
Oh,
was doing
hell
tonight.
no.
She
They
could
was
have. She could have won.
bullshitting,
They could have won them
bullshitting
games.
with. No,
Miss
they
D.
wouldn't.
They
Stop it.
could have won.
Stop
They
it.
could have won them
Stop it.
games.
Stop it.
No, I'm just keeping it real. I'm
No,
just
I'm
keeping
keeping
it
it
real.
real too. I'm keeping it
I'm keeping
all the way
it
real.
real
I don't know
with
what
the
you was watching.
system and everything
What
going on. They
team?
could have won those games.
Look. I love your optimism. I love that you optimistic.
Clock that
I
T,
love that you
girl.
the
Clock that
counselor,
T.
but
Clock that
nothing
T,
can help this
girl.
team.
Clock
Okay,
that T. Clock, clock.
okay,
can have.
Hold on. I want to say
okay.
something to Mid. I want to say
Are
something
you
to Mid D.
listening, ADP and Tiffy?
When you say your internet about to go out in 5 minutes, you showing out.
Are you?
Miss D, when you said Miss D internet about to go out in 5 minutes anyway, she not gonna be talking long.
Oh, why you
Because
trying to? Why
let
you
me
trying to?
say,
Look, listen. Why you trying to? Why you trying to do that?
Miss
Miss
D gets
D,
stuck on
Miss D,
something,
your
and
internet is
she
trash
don't
as the
play. She
sky.
don't come off of it.
Why y'all trying to get my internet to go out, William? Come on. You know what I'm telling the truth. Look, I'm
Right,
trying to be
L,
optimistic. I'm trying to be optimistic
and
as
that's the
well.
difference maker. AL 504. Angel can hold Asia's points
I
down.
know
Asia
that.
is the one that's making the
L
most points
504.
for
Look,
that
I'm not talking
team.
about Asia. I'm not worried about. I'm talking about the rest of the team. Asia's team,
We're not
her
worried
team
about
is
the
a
rest of
lot
the team.
better.
We look.
That's what I'm worried about. You talking about you gonna win?
They could
Hold
have.
on, hold on, hold on. I want to
Look,
say,
the Twin Towers could have did it by themselves.
Miss
Right.
D, Miss D.
Cause they've been carrying the team all season anyway. Everybody
Mhm.
and the old Miller, look, Miller made it had certain points.
Jacob's trying to say something. What you say, Jacob?
Okay, so the game before this game, they lost by 14, with Asia dropping 31 and Jackie scoring 20. You don't think with the trash operator in Uzun in the brick lifter, you don't think you don't think Angel can be the eighth by herself with those three trash players on her squad? You
No,
sure about that?
because she Asia's coming with Jackie. Asia's coming with the point guard. Asia's coming with
Jacob, we
Leonide.
tried telling
Asia's
her she
coming
don't
with
want to listen.
the Gold Mamba. Come
The
on
gold
now,
mom was trash.
but not compared to the trash on the
What trash?
sky, who is
My favorite word.
trashier.
My,
Okay.
my favorite word.
Would you say that's your favorite Tony? Your favorite
My
word?
favorite word. Trash and dumpster juice.
That's right. Look, add this, Tony.
Cause
Trashier.
Miss D act like they carry Miss D act like they carrying 30-30, like 30
No,
30
I
deep on that team.
look. I wish I could see.
That's what she
Listen,
acting like for the Aces.
I wish I could see what y'all see, but I cannot
No,
say
I'm
that they
just saying
could beat
I
the
know
Aces.
the Aces can play a good game. I know that they could. I've seen better from them.
I'm not talking
This
about you.
is
You
to
talking about
me the way that they're
Angel and
playing.
Asia. They gonna cancel each other out. They gonna battle each other. They gonna beat each other up. I'm talking about
Yeah,
Rachel Bantam versus Jackie Young.
Yeah.
Jackie gonna have a field day on her. And then
Yeah.
we talking about point guard. Who's the point guard? Who's the point guard?
Angel.
Miss D,
No,
Miss D.
no,
Angel can play
no, they're
all the
not.
positions if she
Oh,
wants to.
The Aces won by
ADP,
14 points.
ADP,
Asia and Jackie
ADP,
combined for
and
51. She's
Tiffy.
beating them.
I can't. I can't. I can't.
Why you wanna play the
No,
games
Why
on?
look
no.
Like
right?
Miss
Angel
D,
is not gonna bring the
need a
ball up on
mind playing tricks
the
on her.
whole game. That don't make sense.
It does. That
Because
makes a whole lot of sense
no,
that
no,
they
no.
could have
Because
won this game.
the point
It's okay,
guard is
Miss
going.
D.
The point
Look,
guard,
that is
the
history.
point guard.
They already played
Say
those
it with
games.
me. Say it
No,
with me.
no, I'm not.
Say it. The
Because
point
the
guard
point
is going
guard
to
could be off on
trip
her
her.
games too.
The
Like,
point guard gonna have 5 steals against Angel. I like
Um,
Angel, but come on now.
no,
too slow
look,
to
Miss D, what? Miss D, what?
What? What? What?
Everybody, what? What dreamland you in, girl?
What dreamland you in? Thinking Angel gonna bring the ball up every damn time? What
And you
dreamland are
can't.
you
I
in?
don't have to think. I look. I
What?
know how she plays,
What?
and I'm standing on
Counselor.
business, Miss D. I'm standing
Every
on
time you say something
business.
interesting, counselor,
It's okay. You guys,
counselor.
you know why, Miss
I
D?
can't. Oh my
Take a
God.
deep breath, breathe in,
No, you
take
take a deep breath. You talking
breathe
about
out.
Angel
It's
going
okay. You know why Miss D coming like that, guys? Because
what?
her Lions on the first game
They ain't
went
got
through a
nothing to do with the
lot.
Lions. I'm talking about you thought that they was gonna beat the Aces at home. The Aces at the Aces
I
house.
don't look. Let me tell
You
you something.
thought
I
that
don't
with
look. I
Rachel
don't
Bam
think.
Bam,
I
Kia
believe.
Nurse,
There's a difference. I
and
believe.
Rebecca, where's her shot Allen? Are you serious?
but we're forgetting like if Angel and if
Woo.
Angel had played, the Sky would have had at least 10 more points. And the Aces would have had 15 less points because Asia Wilson is never putting more than 20 points on Angel's head, which means that that game goes from a 15-point win to a 5-point win, which could have easily swung either way to be a 5-point loss.
Okay, now you're doing math. You're
Yeah.
adding, subtracting, and dividing.
Look,
Now you're doing the math.
she
You
the
adding,
lawyers. What
subtracting, and
lawyers do?
dividing.
They got to count that money
Now
on
you're
it.
doing math.
You see,
I'm a
don't
This is
mathematician.
this is not a math equation.
Yes.
No, it's not. y'all, both of y'all. Look,
Tiffany, you know
I
Miss
love your
D and Tony.
optimism.
You know how Miss D
I
get.
love
She
your
stand 10
optimism.
toes down. What she say?
No,
Nobody
I'm
gonna
not saying
change her
you
mind.
said 10 toes
But she
down
sure
too.
trying to change ours. But we
I know I'm
standing
not.
10 toes
I'm
down.
just saying you said they was gonna win. I was like, no, they not. I'm
Yes,
sorry.
they would have.
Oh my god. Oh my god. No, they wouldn't.
Yes, they
No.
would have.
No.
It's
They
all good.
wouldn't.
It's all good, Miss D. You gonna sleep on that toast. You gonna sleep on that. It's all good.
And you gonna
It's
sleep
all
on
good.
that dream that this team was gonna beat the Aces.
I do believe they could have. Miss D, it ain't. What do you think? Like they could
Remember
have
that
been.
song? Don't stop believing. Come
Miss
on,
D,
uh,
that team
come on, sing it, y'all.
Minnesota Lynx. What are you
Don't
talking about?
stop
I know.
believing.
I'm telling you, they were kind
Oh,
of. They have been doing good, yes.
don't
But
stop
the way
believing.
they've been playing
Come
is
on,
kind of like
sing it, y'all.
normal, usual,
Come on,
not
Tony.
Hell no.
like
Don't stop
hyped up type of playing
believing.
ball. It's
Oh,
okay, Miss D, because what
sing
y'all
it with me,
really want.
y'all.
You got to
Don't stop. Come on,
you got to have that dog
believing.
in you, Miss
Come
D, to
on, Jacob.
understand.
I can't hear
You
you.
need to stop
You got to
believing
have
in
that
the
dog in
Lions
you to
if you
Come on,
don't
understand.
Jacob.
stop believing in them.
Okay,
Don't
so
be quiet
guys,
now, Jacob and Tony.
don't be going off on little Jacob or him, Miss D. That's not allowed. He's a
Look,
young man on this panel, Miss D.
I can't
I
take y'all.
mean, William
Anyway,
Goring
go
said
ahead,
Tiffany was
Tony.
the baby.
What you
Talk about
think?
the baby no more.
Huh?
No, Jacob, you doing really good.
I
He's so
forgot Jacob thought
respectful.
they
I
could
ain't gonna
win
let
too.
Miss D put
Okay,
you in the
Tony,
strict
what
band.
you think?
Huh? What
What you
Tony
think,
think?
Tony?
Tony, what you think about the games?
They could have won, Tony. You hear him?
I don't say y'all didn't keep
You
messing with
talking
me.
about tonight's game?
Yeah.
No, we talking about either
They said
one,
if Angel would
Tony.
have played, they would have
Would they
won.
have won, Tony?
No.
I mean,
Tony, this is the Godfather.
and I know it's the good father, and
Okay, you
we're
can
in the
break the
house
tie.
of
Not break the
we're
tie, but you can make it even, a little bit even, Tony. What
we're
you think?
sitting at our round table.
What you
We're in
think?
Yes,
our
we
round
are.
table
So,
discussion.
yeah, red
So,
table talk,
uh,
pink table talk. Because my
no,
table
I
is
just I think that I mean it's a possibility if
thank
the
you.
Aces would have played the way that they played, and given Angel coming in and having a good game, yeah, we could have won that game. However, I think that Asia would have put her best foot forward to not allow that to happen.
She wouldn't allow them to win both, but they would have won at least one of those games. I'm just saying, because it's not like they like when they came to play Chicago, they was playing like a top 10 100%. Like we know they could play. They were kind of playing like a chill mode for both of these games. I don't know if they already got the memo and we didn't get it, but it's like they just like knew they were coming in there to get that win.
Yeah.
That's
And then
that's good.
everybody, just
That's
because
good that
Miss
you got
D, just
huh?
because they have all the great players up there, doesn't mean those great players always come together each game to be able
I know
to
it.
get the
Guess
win.
what? But guess what? You're right. They probably would have won because, like what I just said earlier, the Aces was bullshitting you. That's what they was doing, and
What?
they was bullshitting you. Oh yeah, we just gonna relax, and then yeah, the Sky came to play a little bit, but guess what? Don't have enough talent, even with Angel and Camilla.
No, I just
The surrounding players are boo
no,
boo.
girl, no,
They're boo
no,
boo.
no matter how you sugarcoat that,
No, ain't no
it's a
sugarcoating.
done deal
You the
though,
one
Miss D.
you the one that sugarcoated and say they
No,
could
I'm
win.
keeping it real.
No, I
Look,
am
I'm
keeping
using the
it
eye
real. You're
test.
not
I'm
keeping it
using the eye
real.
test.
You're not keeping it real.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
I'm doing the eye test.
No, oh my
These
God.
two games
Well, if you
have
do the
not
eye
been the first
test,
time we played the
if you do the
Aces.
eye test, you might as well call
Oh my
yourself
gosh. Girl.
Ray
Girl.
Charles or
No.
Stevie Wonder.
Mm-mm.
That's a bad
Don't
eye
do it,
test.
girl. Don't do it.
Okay,
Don't do it, girl.
okay,
Don't do it.
okay, Coster. Okay,
So, so this year from last year,
you're not
what
gonna win
have
that
you
argument.
noticed?
Sorry,
You ain't win nothing.
I
You ain't
did
win
win.
nothing. What? What you win?
I won the
Nothing.
eye test. The eye test said they lose again, and they 10 and what? 40
Girl,
and
bye.
2, 40 and 3.
When your Lions play again, Misty?
That's okay. You think your commanders ain't going nowhere?
Look,
Nowhere.
they already got us across the board, girl. They putting it out there in the atmosphere. We chopping it up. We ain't got to win every game.
And
Somebody
you're
put
not
in the
gonna win
chat.
every game.
Oh, somebody put in the chat. Oh, your team may not win the next game. Listen, we ain't got no problem with losing a game.
Thank
How
you.
many
Whoever
games we
said that, I
got?
can't see
We
it.
dogs out there. We stand 10 toes down. We gonna
But
look. We
anyway,
lose.
let's
We
move
coming
on.
back
Let's
up,
move
and we
forward.
just gonna eat the lions up for dinner. That's
Because
all.
look, you know what? You'll be a great team motivator. You'll be you look if you just win by this 5 points and they had this 2 points, you gonna be okay. You could do it. I'm the
Hey,
Look
hey,
coach.
at Jacob.
Hey
Jacob
Jacob,
came right here.
80,
he got on camera.
ADP. Jaden had to worry about the girl that's on my shirt. That's who he had to worry about. That's who he had to
Who
worry about.
on your shirt? I can't. Why is this live thing in the way?
Who is
Who
that?
on your shirt? Is that?
That's Juju on my shirt. He got to worry about her.
Wait a minute. What's up with you and Juju? Because he. Let me tell you something. Something up with you and
You
Juju. You
West
know why
Coast,
I
ain't
say
you?
that? Because he's
Jacob, you
talking
West
about my
Coast?
JD5. He talking about my JD5 is all on Juju. I think you like Juju.
Jacob, you West Coast?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
because
said
You
I
he.
know
remember
that
him
he's been
on
on Juju's
the
string.
USC channels, right?
Yes.
Yep, yep.
Huh? He what?
He was on the USC channels. That's
What's
how
that?
I saw him.
What's the UNC channels? Look, I don't know. Is this
Southern
some coke?
California, where people cover the Southern California channels.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's why he loved his with Juju. He loved the bun.
oh,
Miss D,
okay.
you know I'm not the word. Miss D, you know everybody loves Juju is worse than me. You know that for a fact.
But they gonna have a hard time. They gonna have a little hard time without Juju for a minute. And the South Carolina niggas gonna be rolling, rolling, rolling. The real USC.
Miss D, they're gonna get their ass beat by UConn.
No, they not.
They got
We
their
got
ass
our
beat twice by UConn last
yeah,
year.
but we got our big girls now. We got two big girls.
Who's
And
the
guys,
big girl?
Y'all can't say nothing about
Ocott
Miss D team, but she
Madot,
sure can
not
say
Madot.
something about
What's his
everybody else
name?
team,
Ocott, Acott,
LSU
and
and stuff.
Medina. Ocott, something like that. They got two African girls. They be all right.
Miss D, you are delusional because you thought the Lions were gonna do good this year. Look how they're doing now.
No, I didn't say they're gonna be. Look, I was wrong. I was
Well, she
wrong.
was crashing out on that play by play. She lucky Case was out around here having him a good time. That's why I didn't get on the live, but she sure was. I was like, oh my gosh, she really crashing out. See, Miss D, you can always be a Washington Commanders fan,
Okay,
and you
hold
don't have to
on.
even worry about
Did I
crashing out
crash out
like
like
that.
bro crawl? Did I cuss or cuss?
Yeah, yeah, it's okay. Y'all been kind of moody with this because of the teams losing their first game this week.
Oh,
But
Moody.
yeah, y'all, yeah. So look, y'all know.
Look,
Okay, so this year, what's the difference? Like, okay, what's the difference from last year Unrivaled to this year? We know the money is increasing. Players will get played more. Um, what do you like that's different? Like, do you like the fact that we could get more merchandise? Because I know that I like the little Unrivaled basketballs too, but we can actually be able to purchase more merchandise this year. I mean, well, 2026.
yeah, the merchandise, and I want to see how they added a pool of players. So if somebody get injured, we get to see newer players. Play. I want to see that. I don't want to see
How
nobody
many
injured.
when they do the pool of players? How many do they have? Are you
I
talking about the
forgot. I forgot
14?
about that. But I
Oh,
don't want to see
oh.
nobody injured. But I'm just saying I like that idea.
Yeah, because that way they did pretty good last year by doing that. No, what happened was they was moving those players around. So does this mean they don't won't have to move the players around to different teams? They can just pull from that pool, or is it just like gonna be like last year?
I think they could pull from the pool, and I
Oh,
like
okay.
that. I
So
like
it
that
could be so
concept.
it could be the same person.
But the next step
Mhm.
to me, I was saying this in another chat. They should do like how the And One mixtape did, where they travel to different cities, they play in like smaller venues, and have the players on the bus. They travel around.
Oh, like
You
a
know,
tour, like the
Yep. They can start with the South. They're in the South now. They start with the Southern region, like they in Florida. Go to Orlando. Go to Miami. Or they already in Miami. Orlando, Fort Lauderdale. Then they travel to Georgia, do South Carolina, North Carolina, and then just do it like that regional. And then if it catch on, then do it all across the country. But stay in the South and. Do a
So
little bit of Texas.
how many players are going to be added to the teams
I don't know.
for 2026? Is it a certain? It's got to be a certain amount of number of them, right?
I think
We
so.
won't find. Are they doing because they ain't advertise? Unrivaled didn't do that yet. Are they gonna do like the I guess after the playoffs? Are they gonna do like how they were showing us who gonna you had to guess who the next player is gonna be? Are they doing that this year?
I
I
think.
hope so because I think because the playoffs haven't started and the players are still playing in the league, so the scheduling, so they probably
I'm gonna
waiting.
have to look it up because I want to know.
Yeah.
Like I looked it up far as what they got. Let me see. I looked up far as what they have. Let me see what they have new. And okay, Jacob already mentioned the 14 top women's college basketball players. That was 2 months ago. And then a month ago, they had what is this? The realest unrivaled basketball lunch first auction. What is this? They had an auction, a first auction, and an ongoing partnership. Okay, so that was in July, but most of their stuff is in July. Um,
I haven't seen any more things
Okay, so
about
they
it.
did an auction for the worn jerseys. That's what they did. I remember that one. Um, yeah, that was the latest. Let me see. And they let me see. Unrivaled closes unsubscribe series.
Now, one thing I didn't like, and I'm not
Okay,
trying to
we
be
seen that.
mean, some of the
Okay,
players I thought was not 3-on-3, and I wanted to kind of speed up a little bit, so I hope they get faster players. Kind of switch up a little bit, but they didn't do that. They kept a lot of the players, but some players like, oh, they not 3-on-3. They too
yeah, they
slow.
don't have anything listed except for what they just closed on that 340.
Right? They don't have nothing else. I'll just
They
look
don't
now.
have anything else added, but I know they've been showing like the different merch, like the basketballs and different stuff like that. Because the jerseys and stuff that they had, they were selling that the players wore for auction, too. So I don't know. I think they'll probably have jerseys that people can get, probably this year. And so I just was curious how many players will get added, so I can look at who's gonna be who we could think of going to the Rose team. Lord, Tiffany, we got no girl. I got some different kind of edge control for Nola this year.
Can you hear
I
me?
mean, next year, huh?
You see it? You see what they have with the they did something with the college. They got the league tee, the university tee.
Yeah, that's what Jacob was calling out
Yeah,
all
that's
the
I
names.
like that. Yep.
They
I like
got
that.
that.
I like what Big Four got on the blue. That blue it say unrivaled. I like that.
Yeah, they
I wish I
definitely
could put it on the
marketing.
screen. I can't. I can't put it on the screen because I'm on my phone. And I don't know how to do it on the phone.
See, oh,
Go to
okay.
it and pull it up. Yeah, so everybody can see
I,
it.
I don't know which. Where am I going? YouTube.
No. Go to shop unrivaled. Just type it in. Look it up on
I got
Google.
the Unrivaled website. I got
Yeah.
it says
You see where they
home
got the
games
where they
club
got the.
standing. Oh, okay, shop. Okay.
You see it?
We
Yes. Why
don't
they
think that.
always okay? They always want. I don't like cookies like that. I like my. They're always talking about accept some cookies. Man, cookies ain't friend. Okay, so you want me just show what they have? Oh, okay. All right. Let me pull this up. Let me take off. Okay. Remove that, guys. Give me a minute. I gotta stop sharing. Then I gotta share again. I always talk this part out loud. What? Okay. I hope they can see it really good. Okay, let me see. Can they? Okay. I
We can
don't know
see it.
why I won't make it any bigger because I don't want to
Nice
close this
size.
down.
It's a nice size. Now scroll.
Okay. You want me to scroll? Okay, scroll
Yeah,
it.
go. You see that? You see Big Four? You see that blue? That's
What you
nice.
talking about? That shirt?
Yeah, that Big Four got on. That's nice.
Yeah,
You don't
it's
like
all
that?
right.
That blue? I like that blue. They get you
I,
some either Asias or Asia Angels.
oh
That
yeah,
blue.
this one. Now this one right here, she got on. I like that. I
Yeah, I
like
like
that
that. I
one.
like that color. Right, that baby blue.
Let me see what else they got.
But yeah, the
I
WNBA
love
better
gray.
they better get it together.
Anything gray I like. I like
I like that. It's that's nice. It's not bad with the blue.
oh Lord,
But they better get it together. That's the future right there.
she trying
The
to
next two draft classes, they better get
oh
it
look at
together.
that. That's
I
so
like that.
beautiful. Look at the picture.
They got
Uh-huh.
everybody there.
Bad self.
Yeah, Unrivaled cooking. Unrivaled cooking. They're
I can't
cooking.
They
be
are.
nobody coach. Let me
They
see.
are.
I like grays and blacks. I like those too. Oh, I like that black sweater, heavyweight crown hoodie. I like that. I like
I
pink,
like that.
of course. Pink is my favorite. That's the pink and white hoodie right there. Oh, I like that blue, like that this collar, this raw edge chop. I like that one too.
Yeah, me too.
And what old girl got on right here, the chop baby tee. Dang, I'm gonna have to get me on. Nah, I ain't even gonna say that out loud. Oh, they got the pants and stuff. Are those joggers? Oh yeah, I love sweats. I wear sweats anytime, so it know all through the year if I want to. I like those sweats. Now them shorts ain't. I don't know. They can keep them little shorts right there. Well, I guess if I go to the gym, the hat's a little more flavor. Oh, now I like this hat, Miss D. I like this one.
Me too. I like the little beanies.
This hat is two tone cotton
I
snap
like that. Is that a
that
beanie
snapback.
or
I
that's just a
like that
hat?
one better than
It's a
that
bucket.
purple and white one. Okay,
Oh, okay.
guys, I see you unrivaled. Thank you, Miss D. Miss D always showing me how to pull up stuff. But yeah, so the prices are look like the sweaters are running like 70.
Damn.
But that first t-shirt that Fly J had on was 35, the jacket 80, the t-shirts are 42. So look like t-shirts are running 40. Yeah, look like t-shirts are running 42. That shirt, wait a minute now. What did that say? Did that say 65? So that second shirt Flage got on the 65. Let me think about this. Now that's half of Angel Reese shoes right there. Okay, now. Well, yeah, that's cute. But I like this collared one. Why she got to be all 65, girl?
They not playing with the prices.
You
They're a little
see,
expensive.
like 65
Right.
for the collared shirt.
But it better be good material then. Better be good material.
Right. Because I call corporate unrivaled.
Right, you get that Alibaba.
Look,
You don't want
you
that.
know how much I know this ain't nothing to you guys, but look, yeah, I would like them to do some better jackets though. Like I see this
Yeah, it's kind of
jacket,
plain. Yeah, it's kind of plain.
yeah,
Put
kind
up
of
the
like
design.
give me a little bit more on the jackets on Rival, and I think that's about it.
I
I
want to
think
see team jackets. Why don't they do like the Rose, the Phantom? Why don't they do something like the Mist? Why don't they do something like that?
oh you could email them. Oh,
Yeah,
they
that'd be
said join
nice.
our email list. They said join our email list. But
Make
Unrivaled be
suggestions.
posting and they Unrivaled like, is good with the social media. So they be posting yes, Nubian, it's gonna be lit this year. I'll laugh a lot. We started off Nola with the good edge. Sure are. I got the good Brett edge control for Nola this year. And if not, hopefully Bro Claude bring out his edge control. We can
Oh,
have that
stop
Nola
it!
edge.
Stop it!
Miss D, we ain't playing with Nola. We not playing with Nola. You don't know what Nola coming with next year. You don't know
They
what
should
she
just
coming with.
didn't know what she need to do. Just braid it and put her baby hairs out. That's all. She'll be all right.
No, 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 we have to bring it out when she act up because she had us going. She had us going bananas with the edge control last year. Well, this year. Because she was acting up and then she finally got it. So we figured we get the good kind. So I already got it. We got the good kind for her and we figured she'll do right. She got the good kind of edge control. She just don't act up because you got another player coming to the team. So we need you to Kai okay this year. You know what I'm saying? We need to see how you gonna play because Kai's back.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
So while we talking about that, who is your coach of the year? Is
Natalie
it Natalie?
McCuffin.
Yep. But a
Oh,
lot of people say that Semesco from Atlanta should be
I
the
can see why.
yeah.
I
The reason
think.
why I can't give it to him, I thought that was gonna be better because of who they brung
Mhm.
in, but he did do a good job of managing the newer players to come in, and then did a great job of the way he played the rookie Tahina Pow Pow. So yeah, I give him a nod,
Yeah,
but
but
Natalie,
he was playing. Yeah, he should have played Pow Pow more though. I don't
yeah,
know.
but
I
Jordan
feel
Canada
like.
came back, and Jordan Canada was going to get that spot,
Mm.
so that's why. But yeah, I would give it to Natalie. I wouldn't mad. But I wouldn't be mad if Semesco would have got it too. I mean, if he get it, but
Who they saying gonna get it? Becky.
who?
Who they saying gonna get it? Cheryl Reeves, Becky, or you saying?
No,
You
sure,
saying?
no. We talking about Natalie. It's gonna be probably between Natalie and
Carl.
Semesco, Carl
Did they
Semesco.
put in? How you know? Did they already put in for it?
No, I'm just talking about the predictions. I'm
Oh,
not.
oh, oh,
But they go
everybody's saying okay.
Cheryl and Becky. They ain't gonna get it
They
because they
already got a
already
bunch of them. They don't need it.
exactly. We talking about new. And then wait, Natalie. Nobody expected this team to they had a whole bunch of injuries, and for the fact they still made the playoffs, oh, she gonna win it,
Wait, Mid D, I have a question for you. People
huh?
were saying, I have a question for the whole panel actually, not just Mid D. Do y'all think Stephanie White deserved a vote in the Coach of the Year race because of all the injuries she had? Because I saw all these people saying, "Oh, Stephanie White deserved all these."
Definitely, yes,
Okay,
yeah. She deserve a nod, a vote. Yeah, not I wouldn't, man. No, you're
okay.
right. A lot of injuries. And then you plug in these different point guards. You
Hmm.
pull in the right strings. You had to deal with the Caitlin Clarkey fans and oh, she should be fired. Then the Wanna Bonner drama, and then so yeah, definitely
What
for her to
about
put. Then she had personal drama, with
what
family
about
drama.
Phoenix coach? No.
Oh,
Yeah,
Nate Tibbetts?
definitely. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Tibbetts, yeah.
So you
Even
got to
though he
put.
So
stole the
so
game
you
on
saying the
purpose.
three Natalie, Phoenix coach and Dream coach?
Yep,
Those two.
yep. And then with a nod to Stephanie White.
Mid D, even though Nate Tibbetts stole the game on purpose today against the Sparks, you know he stole that game on purpose.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, you know
yeah.
why? Because they wanted what is it? They wanted the Sparks in the playoffs, and they did not. Like, if you see, like, Golden State was mad that they didn't beat Seattle. And I was like, you're already in the playoffs. What's the problem? Because Kathy wanted the Sparks in the playoffs. Because if the Sparks, think about it, this playoff series has no new stars in it. The biggest young star that they have is AB's lazy ass. All right.
I
All
say
the
AB lazy, but she gets to she played dirty, but then she's soft at the same time. I can't describe it. She's soft dirty, like she'll throw them elbows, but then she gets soft when you try to get physical with her. She backs down.
And she ain't play like none of that in Unrivaled. So guess what? And then she coming back. Oh my.
That's what I'm saying. They got the wrong players on the right. You need fast big players. You need fast up and
They
down.
ain't she you can't they gonna allow you to keep coming up there just not doing nothing and thinking they gonna pay you too.
But
I
I
mean,
think. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
soon enough, like AB, only thing AB gonna have is that ownership piece because eventually, hopefully, that's my hope. Camilla starts playing in Unrivaled after her China contract is done. But Kiki's gonna be there eventually. Lauren Betts is gonna be there. Like, they're not going to need AB if AB does not earn her spot eventually. So she needs to. I feel like she has 1 to 2 seasons left of Unrivaled before
I don't
she
want to
needs
see
to start.
Betts. Kiki, yeah, Betts is slow. She worse than AB. Oh, I want to see Betts,
But
I
Betts
she
already
already
got
there, but I don't want to see her. It's gonna be slow. I don't understand. I really don't understand how a rival is made. It's supposed to be up and down. That girl can't get up. She barely can get up. I don't know. Go ahead.
But Betts did slim down quite a bit. I was actually quite shocked when I saw her in the promotionals for
Like I
Unrivaled. I
said,
was
I
like,
don't think it's her weight. I just think she's slow footed. You could lose all the weight you want to. Your feet slow.
Yeah, but I also feel like when she plays with her sister, she plays more up tempo. Um, I don't think it's like she's moving faster. I just feel like she gets to her spots quicker, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. You
Lauren
know.
Beth need to watch Footloose in order to get her succeed.
You know, one player they need to call. Well, you know what? A lot of players back in the day they used to do this. I don't know if they still do. They take ballerina classes. They help with their agility and
Oh
a little
wow,
speed. Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I know a few players that did that. It helped them.
Well, I want to know, are we gonna get? Well, no, we couldn't get Kiki because her and Angel play the same position, right? For
I
Unrivaled.
think they can make some changes on that. I think they can.
I don't know who we gonna, because you know how they did it last time, so we don't know. First Angel was on this team, then they switched her up. We don't know how these teams gonna go this year. Or I mean, we know we'll have the same players up there, but who's gonna be added to what team?
Wait, the Sky lost by 31 tonight?
Yep.
What?
That's why I understand. Listen, that's why I don't understand why I keep saying, "Oh, they would have won." They lost by 30 with Angel and Camilla on the floor.
No, yeah, I turned off the game for my own mental health. So I,
Well, I
I
already knew that. That's why just watch it and just watch it. I mean,
That's what I'm
just
saying.
watch it.
It's
Don't
really
think about it.
this season right here
It'll be
been
painful.
crazy.
The pain will be over soon. Just
No,
watch
because
it.
we got to get ready to face when they because they keep trying to play in our players' face about the CBA. So we got to get ready to face the CBA, and then the senator that already said that WNBA that had a right to do that to try to do that. So it's like drama on top of drama, like days of our WNBA lives or
Of
something.
course,
It's
because they
like a
don't do
soap
it to the
opera.
guys. The guys can play overseas and still play in the NBA. So
yeah,
yeah.
I mean, but that's the thing about it too. Like, it comes down to a lot of these owners, including Michael Alter, do
Mm,
not respect women. They just don't.
no, they
They
don't.
believe that the men. I was even thinking about, because I don't like football, but I like sometimes I play fantasy. I was like, think of how many of these men that are just complete trash in the NFL, but they get paid millions of dollars
Hmm.
simply because people believe that they should be paid these exorbitant amounts of money because it's entertainment. They don't even have to be good, it's just entertainment. So if the WNBA is making all of these people millions and millions of dollars, why don't these players get treated like such? It's because they don't respect women.
Mm-hmm.
Not
Yeah,
My-
only that,
I could
they
believe
don't
that.
respect women, and like a lot of these owners treat the WNBA like a tax write-off. They have no respect for the professionalism of the woman, basketball player. They don't take them seriously, like you said. You're right, and so
Yeah,
yeah.
you hit that on the nose. And that's exactly the problem. Then they definitely don't like a strong black woman
Nope.
that know who know who she is. But see, that's what I say. Angel Reese is a different type of. She's different. She got, like I keep saying, she got God's favor. So the more they come at her, the more the blessings come, and then she come with something else. She drops something, or look, she either dropping some merch or she in somebody's movie or whatever the case may be, but she's constantly dropping those gems as they constantly coming at her. So the more they come at her, the more she dropping.
I don't think she's scared of her teammates. Somebody in the comments said she's scared of her. She's not scared of them. She just don't want to deal with
I
them.
can't delete it.
She
Only
said she
only the
said
chat can delete him.
she said that well she just want them to win. She's not scared of them at all.
No, she's
But
not. She said, look, she said what she had to say. It's already done in the air. And the thing is that now the more and more the days pass, the more and more people are speaking out for her.
and I hope they listening. We could speak out and everybody could speak out, but Michael Alter, you have to make the decision.
He's
I know
not
you
more.
like
He's not.
Jeff.
You giving Michael Alter too much power. He ain't got that much power. I don't care how much money you got. He don't own her. She is not his
No,
slave.
no, I know. I said own her. I'm talking about far as keeping her and letting him go.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying he got power. I'm saying, look, do not
can
mess
they
this
force
up.
him to sell, Miss D? Can they force him to sell?
Well, yes, but I don't see Kathy didn't say much. I don't know. Kathy
She
don't seem
well,
upset
all
about
this
it.
stuff coming out about this their facility and all this kind of
Oh,
stuff. Let me
definitely.
take.
But she's a puppet. That's what I'm saying. Like, so
Yeah, but she ain't getting ready. Like that would be big. Like
I know,
that
but
would.
I just need him to realize that Jeff is your friend, but Jeff is running your stuff into the ground,
He don't
and
care.
this is not Celia Files. This is not Quick
He probably told him to do
Anna
it.
Quigley. This is not
Allegedly, guys.
Snoop.
Allegedly.
This is
Allegedly,
not
he
Kalia
probably told him to do
Copper.
it.
This person that you got in your organization is special. Not saying other
They
players
don't
were not
care.
special,
They don't
huh?
care. They don't care, Miss D.
I seem like it. You let
They
But
do
Snoop
not.
even
and Jeff Peepee do. Come on now.
it's
It,
even bigger than that. The fact that Michael Alter has done this to every single superstar shows that it's not just him. Like, if I was shocked, the same thing that he did to Angel, as far as like firing her coach and then like ostracizing her, he did that to Elena Deladon. They fired Pokey Chapman, who was the head coach at the time, when she took them to the finals. Sky didn't win, but she took them to the finals. The next year, they fired Pokey Chapman and blamed it on Elena Deladon. And she was like, "I know you lying." So no surprise when 2 years later she asked to be traded, and they traded her to the Mystics, right? So
you
and
know
then
what?
she
This is different. This is different. She's special, and
no no no.
this new.
I said,
No, she's just saying the pattern, the track
I know the
record.
pattern, right? But I hope he know that she's special. This is not those type of players. She definitely got the power more than those players. Even though a lot of these players are Hall of Famers, but she's
Hall
special.
of
If they
Famer.
don't know that, if you think you go play the same games, I don't know. But go ahead. I'm
No,
sorry, Tiff.
the thing about it is Michael Alter does this to every single superstar because he wants to maintain control of the team. He may seem like he's not doing things actively, but anytime there's a star, Sylvia Fowler, Fowles, Elena Deladon, even Candace Parker, anytime there's a star that enters into that building who wants to kind of like not dictate things, but who wants to improve the status quo, he's like, A, I'm not spending money on Gabby Williams. He did this to Gabby Williams too. A, I'm not spending money on you. And two, if you think you can punk me, I'm about to drag you through the mud. He did
Mm-hmm.
Gabby Williams. He told her, why would you want to play in Europe? You're in America. And she's like, I'm gonna play for France. So they told her to go. When she came back, they suspended her contract. She couldn't sign for anybody else in the team in the WNBA, and she couldn't play. That same kind of psychological warfare that he pulled on Sylvia Fowles, on Elena Deladon, on Gabby Williams, on Copper is the same thing he's doing to Angel Reese. That man they need to remove that man from this team.
And
He do,
then
but guess
Tiffany,
what? This
when
time
she
it's not
did
gonna
her
work.
speech,
This time it's not gonna
when
work
Sylvia,
because listen, it's not gonna work. These new players are coming in with brands. These new players are coming in with power, with some a semblance of power. And that old game, you're right, they do need to remove him, but they not. But he's gonna find out the hard way. You're not gonna play those games like you played back in the day. That was back in the day. It's a new day. And these younger players are coming in and they're taking over, whether you like it or not. So Michael Alter, get yourself together because you're gonna ruin you like making money, right? And she will make you money, but you're gonna ruin it because she will walk away. Whether
But
you try to force her, you can force all you want to. It's not gonna work.
but
You're
he's
not gonna
already
win that battle. You're not gonna win.
he's
So
already been making money. Like, word on the street, allegedly, word on the street is that he's been taking that money from the Sky that they've been making and putting it into his own company and reporting losses for the Sky. They still haven't paid for the facility. They want the city of
that's crazy.
Bedford Park to pay for the facility. And they doubled the ticket prices. They're stealing money over there. So I'm like, he doesn't want, and word on the street allegedly is that he's trying to sell the team.
Because think about it. If you've been cooking the books and now this
Yeah,
WNBA,
that's usually what they do too. That's usually what they do. Before they go out, they'll sell their team. And it's starting to come out too, Tiffy. So yeah. Yep.
because if you've been cooking the books and now they're saying, actually, let's see your finances so we can share the revenue, and you've been stealing money, you're gonna sell the team. So I feel like I mean, ADP's been saying it. A change is coming. That man selling the team. He does not want to have to start paying for things and giving people what he's been spending the past 20 years, profiting off of the team and saying, well, I'm not going to give you any of those profits because you don't. He even told them, we don't need to change the way that we're doing things in Chicago because we won a championship. Why do we need a facility? Huh? What? Like, does that sound like somebody who's doing, who is actually um, benefiting, that wants the team to benefit from the money that's making? Jeff, Sue, and Michael are all there so that he can keep the team underperforming. They keep pushing out stars because, again, when you have a bright star there, people want to improve, the product. They want to improve the facilities. They want to improve even the stadium. And so, you know, unless you humble that individual, you're going to lose control. And if you lose control, your whole entire operation is going to get flipped upside down. So he's been doing this for 20 years. I agree with you, Misty. He won't be able to continue. And so if he can't continue, he's going to, transition to another kind of investment.
Yeah, because it's too much stuff coming out. Usually this type of stuff is behind closed doors that be like, hey, we know this is going on, but we're gonna let you go to something else. That's how they usually do in the inside. But this stuff is coming out in the open. So that's the thing. That's how she played Uno reverse. Well, they try to get her and do wrong with her, and it wound up backfiring because now the people that know are starting to speak out more. It's more to it. It's gonna be some whistleblowing for sure.
Well, we already had a whistle blowing as far as how they didn't even treat the coaches like that. It didn't start with Spoon. You have Crystal Robertson. Um, you have coaches doing stuff they don't supposed to be doing, as far as snitching on each other. I didn't know Sidney Johnson was doing goofy stuff too. I was gonna give him credit for how he treated, how he coached the Mystic, but I don't know.
Yeah, and then when Sylvia Fowles did her speech, um she was like, yeah, thank you. She was reading off of the thing, but she was like, yeah, thank you, Chicago Sky, for like what, 6 seasons or 6 years or something, she said. And then when she got to was it the links that she played, when she got to the links, she was so hyped up. It was, you could just tell the difference.
Well, the Leafs,
Between,
they always run a great, they one of the best organizations in the WNBA. And so the
yeah, it
way
was.
they treated her, and then you play with your college teammate Simone Augustus, a Hall of Fame coach. You playing with Maya Moore, Lindsay Whalen. So yeah, I'm sure her experience was a lot. She was excited. So that's good. But that's sad. That's sad. Chicago Sky. You never want the players like, well, thanks Chicago. Now let's talk about the Minnesota Lynx. Like you don't want that. So
Yeah, she
you
was
know.
reading from, she was reading it, and or whatever. She's like, yeah, thank you, Chicago, or whatever, like that. But her whole tone changed when she started talking about the leaves. I just thought it was funny a little bit. I like, dang. It's just, but they gotta look. They gotta start fresh and start new, and that's the thing. They just messed around and found out, and all this person was doing was being honest, keeping it real, and we all been seeing it for so long. So just for somebody to say it, that got tired of it. That's a phenomenal basketball player on and off the court with whatever she touches, whatever she does, and just wanted the best for her team. Um, we just continue to see it, and it's just stuff is going to start dropping. Now they done had They done had their usual tactics that they use to try to play her. Now it's getting ready to reverse as it already have, and it's gonna keep dropping, 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 dropping. They're gonna keep dropping it. People gonna keep speaking out. Big people are gonna speak out. Like that's a big thing. Whoever spoke out from the WNBA executive or whoever, that's big. Cause you don't usually hear that. Players are usually fighting, got their certain crew and fighting or whatever. But this particular young lady she got an army behind her. And I don't know, guys. I just know, I know change is coming. It's not gonna happen in the way we think it's gonna happen, but it's getting ready to happen. And I think they mess with the wrong one this time. And like you said, Miss D, is different from how it used to be, far as players and stuff. But what they do have a pattern of it. For how long? Look at that list should not be that long like that. That's a long list of good players that they've been doing this to. Enough is enough. Change gonna come. This is crazy. It's like the whole WNBA just need to reevaluate and start over or something, because it's getting crazy. Especially if they still talking junk for October for the CBA. They need to just pay them and negotiate and let's be done so we can move on. Because what's gonna happen? We do this lockout and then we don't know when the season gonna start. Because December is when they start picking the players for the expansion teams, right?
Yeah, typically, but I don't. I think it's gonna be moved because apparently last time for the CBA they didn't sign it until January,
Oh,
but
okay, okay.
so they kept on moving it. But I think when you and we've spoke about like whenever you have $500 million worth of expansion teams waiting to pick their players, I think the WNBA is going to be forced. And it sounds like they're coming closer to an agreement, but it's still that revenue sharing piece that the players are like, we're not budging, so you need to give us
Hmm.
a reasonable amount. But I feel like they're going to have to budge because you cannot um you cannot sell two teams for $500 million and then say, oh, sorry, you won't get a chance to choose your players because we don't want to sign contracts with the talent. Like that doesn't, like, at that point that's just bad business.
Hmm. Yeah, they gonna have to figure out something, but they gonna pay them. I don't know how long the lockout gonna last, but hopefully we don't have to run into that, Tiffy. But they not playing because Unrivaled said, okay, y'all want to try to play us? Y'all gonna try to tell us we can't do Unrivaled? Let's go ahead and drop this right quick and let people know. Miss D, oh, did she fall off? I don't even know. But yeah, so we're gonna let me see if she get back on. I don't even see where she fell off at.
Miss D, you're in the panel. Why do you need the link?
I think she fell off. She fell off again. Her internet, Jacob.
That's nasty work.
I don't even know. Like I got her up here twice. Miss D, which one are you, girl? I don't know why it's showing two. Okay, now it's back to one. But yeah, so guys, we gonna have to wait and see. We got when is that game, Tiffy? When they play again, Thursday or Friday? When is
It's
the
11th, so
11th? I think that's Friday. I want to say
Thursday.
Thursday. Oh,
Oh wow.
dang, she don't have but a day. Oh, she don't have but today to figure it out. She gonna play. Oh, this is interesting. We gonna see. I think she's gonna play. I just
Can
believe
you
she's
hear
gonna.
me?
Yeah. What happened, girl?
Can you hear me?
Yes, Miss D, we can hear you. Maybe because I Miss D. She over here twice. Guys, did y'all hear Miss D?
Yeah, I heard her.
Miss D, I don't know. I don't know what happened. What did Henry T say? I don't know who that is. I don't know what happened to Miss D. I got her up here twice. Let me remove one. Okay. Miss D. Okay. I don't know. But okay, so she plays tomorrow Thursday, and that's the last game that's the last game, right? When does playoffs start? How many more games do we have to playoffs, Jacob?
Let me
Do
see.
you know? It ain't that it's not that many, right?
Players are on the 14th,
Oh gosh, dang.
isn't it?
I think I know it's close, Tiffany. That's what I was asking. I know
That's
it's
that's why they're sitting everybody. Like
Five
if
games left.
oh well why they should have been sitting Angel, Tiffany. They should have been sitting her.
that's what I'm saying. I'm like,
They didn't
anyway,
need to win these two games. They were locked in, right?
yeah, they were. That's why I was like, all these Asia Wilson MVP. Oh, Miss D's back. Okay. All well, respectfully, all these Asia Wilson MVP. Y'all are lucky Angel didn't play because she would have gave Fee that MVP the way she would have locked down Asia. Y'all are lucky. Somebody sent her a bouquet of flowers
Well,
because
see, remember the head matchup, the head to head matchup, um, the head to head matchup with a sealed it for me with Asia.
yeah, but you know how these voters are.
I
They're
know.
looking for anything not to give it to Asia, to be honest. And
Yeah,
so
Mm.
right,
if
because they started off like that. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
that's what I'm saying, if Angel had locked her up, which she would have, if she played these past two games, and if they had lost to the Sky, yeah, they would have given, they would have had to give it to Fee. So everybody say thank you, Angel.
Wow. Dang. Yeah, they need to be sending her. They probably are, Tiffany. That's probably what they were talking about her and Jackie, like, look, girl, you got us, cause we got you. You got us. I'm just playing. I'm just playing Jackie. I'm just playing Angel for real. I'm just playing. But I'm just saying, wow, that speaks volume. That speaks a lot. That's why you don't. I was like, you don't never know. Yeah, Henry T said the playoffs is September 14th.
Look, I don't want the Aces to have to play the Valks. That's gonna be rough on them. I'm scared of that.
But
That's
that's
why
what
I'm
I'm
trying to
saying. That
avoid.
they had Asia playing today. They need her. And then okay,
That's
so
why she
who?
was playing. She was playing because maybe they could move up a little bit.
Okay, and when is their so their last game is what day? Do they have another game, or that's it for them?
I'm not sure
Okay,
because they tied. The Dream has the number two spot. I mean, actually, they I don't know. I don't know. I think they number two and they number three. Maybe it's supposed to be number two. I don't know. I'm hoping that the Aces can get that number two. I want them to play.
Aces
Uh,
go, or I think the Aces locked that number two up already.
oh, they
uh,
did.
it is.
Yeah,
They all have to play the Valks or they have to play the Fever.
Valks have one more game, so this is what's gonna happen if depending on what happens on the 11th.
So
So
did
if the Valks
see? Oh,
go ahead,
sorry.
sorry.
Go ahead, Jake.
No,
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 go
no.
ahead, Jake. I'm sorry.
You're good. You're good. Uh, what the heck? Oh, sorry. So it depends on what happens on the 11th against Minnesota. So if the Valks win, I believe the Fever stay at 7. If they lose, then the Valks go to 7.
Mm.
Yeah, but
So
I want
is
to play the
Seattle locked in?
Aces.
Is
Yeah.
Seattle locked in?
Yes.
Oh Lord.
Okay. What
So
you say,
I
Miss
want the
D?
Aces to play the Fever.
Why?
Why?
It's still injured. And I think the Valks is still they got injuries, but the Valks is more dangerous to me.
Mm.
Then the Fever, yeah, I'll agree with you on that.
So okay, so who what Liberty's at one? Or is it Lynx? Lynx at one?
Links at 1. The Liberty, I don't think they're even. They're like 4 or 5.
They four now. Yep.
Where's
Yep.
Liberty? Where's the
Four.
where's New York at? Four?
4. Yeah, I think they're 4. They're fifth, I believe.
Five because Phoenix beat them.
I'll say 5. Okay, wow. Okay, they went right now.
What?
Okay,
So where's Phoenix at?
4.
4.
Wait,
Mm.
really? I
Woo.
thought they were third.
This is gonna be crazy.
Yeah. I
This
think
is
there's one more game though for Phoenix, isn't it?
Yeah, one more.
Phoenix got one more game.
They played Dallas though. They're gonna win that crap easily unless they sit their start. They're gonna sit. I know what Nate's gonna do. He's gonna sit their starters. She said y'all are done for the year. Y'all are done for the regular season.
So we waiting for one team. So how do we know who's gonna play against who before they decide? How do you know? Like how do
Okay, the one in AC, we already know who's gonna play who. That's already locked. 2 and 7. So the Aces though, we already know who the number 2 seed is.
Right.
right? Okay.
It's okay. So that Minnesota game against Golden State will determine who plays the Vegas. Vegas, it looks like.
Mm.
But the Storm and the Sparks are still battling because I think
No.
Sparks.
No.
No,
Sparks are out.
No,
they
he
are.
said Storm's locked in. That's what people were saying tonight too.
Oh, I
In the
thought
Players
okay.
Club chat that the
Oh,
Storm's
because the
locked in
Storm
spot.
won. Because the Storm won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
okay.
So
Wow.
they
Okay.
clinched their spot.
Okay.
which one
Okay.
is worse though? Because which one's more of a threat? Because that might whatever happens tomorrow is going to determine. Because Atlanta and Vegas are tied with the same
Right.
record. Vegas but if Atlanta beats Connecticut, then they move to 2, so they'll have to play the Valks. But
Right.
if the Aces, that means that the Aces could, lose the game on Thursday in order to move down to 3, and then they would play Indiana, or they
I
would
would
play
rather play Indiana. Yep.
as the Aces.
I didn't realize they were tied. My bad, Tiffy. I
That
didn't know they were tied.
that's what Miss D wants. She wants the Aces to play the field.
Right. It was tight. That's why I said I don't want the Aces right now to play the Vaults right now. Mm-mm.
I don't know because I trust I trust Asia against the Valks because they have Parker Tyus. But if it's Asia against AB and all those speedy guards in front of Jewel Lloyd and Chelsea Gray, I don't want the because the Fever beat the Aces twice this season.
Hmm.
I don't want the Aces playing the Fever because they might just be first round exits.
Henry said Vegas got the tiebreaker over ATL.
Okay.
Sparks are out.
Yeah,
Because,
Vegas has the tiebreaker, but if Atlanta wins tomorrow and Aces lose on Thursday, then Atlanta's above Aces, and then they would be the ones faced with playing the Fever or the Valks.
Well, Miss D, look like you might have your dream, girl. The way Tiffy
Yeah, but
talking.
you know what? I want Atlanta to do good, but Atlanta is so inconsistent. They're so inconsistent. Like I
Yeah.
want to believe in them, but they jack up shots at the wrong time. They lost a lot of games. They could have actually been number one. They lost a lot of close games this year. The Dream did.
And I was thinking the dream would be the upset, but I think it may be the Valks. I think the Valks may be the upset team. And then I could be wrong because it's different. It's different when it comes to the playoffs. It's different. It's like a different
I
type of
like their
ball game.
style. I think
Yeah,
the
it's a
Kings could
different
be
style.
upset.
So
I like their style because they do play hard and they do play defense and they know how to hit their open shots and they play as a team. So it would translate to the playoffs. But Natalie's a good coach, so I won't put it past him.
yeah, but them playoffs is different. But then
Oh
haven't
yeah, definitely.
she's experienced the playoffs with the Aces, right?
Yeah.
So she knows. So I thought it was gonna be the dream, but I have to change up, and I believe the Valk is gonna be an upset. It's gonna upset somebody.
Dang.
Speaking of Parker Tyus, she had 8 points in 7 minutes. That's not a good sign. That's not a good sign. She's on minute restriction. That's not a good sign.
Who you talking about, Jacob?
Shanae Parker Tyus, the girl that Tiffany Cole or Miss D was talking about.
Oh, the one from Aces, Tiff, the one that came back after the they probably took it easy with her. She's just coming back.
She just had a baby like 2 months ago. Like,
It
wow.
doesn't matter. Miss D. She can take her time. She just had a baby, Miss D.
No,
Why
I'm
you
saying
gonna be
yeah,
like that,
right,
Miss
right.
D?
No, I'm saying she just came back 2 months ago. I mean, she had a baby. I ain't said she couldn't
Yeah,
take her
she
time.
look, her body still gotta get back to normal.
Oh, definitely. I'm not mad at that. That's what.
Oh, oh, yeah, okay, girl. I thought you was. I was like Miss D. Oh, Miss
I
D, you doing
understand that. No,
mercy?
I'm surprised
I
she
thought
came
you were
back.
doing no mercy or something. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No.
Girl, I was like, woo. I said
Hold
Miss
on, I
D in
got
her
something
feelings.
to say to Mid D though. Mid D, you got to admit that the Lions are trash without Ben Johnson and Aaron Glenn. You got to admit that now. Look how bad they played against the Packers.
Well, yes and no. Yes, we do miss our coordinators, but you know what we didn't do? We did
What?
not like the sky. We went out and got nobody or just trash. We didn't get the players I thought we should have got on defense. That would have helped. Offense is I don't like the play calling, but I don't think it's necessarily Ben Johnson. I just don't like the play calling. You continue to do the same thing Ben Johnson did. I don't know why y'all acting brand new, but that's what I had to say about that.
And
And they,
the thing with the Bears, Jacob,
I know
is
we
that
trash. We trash.
I'm not gonna get into football tonight, but I'm gonna say this about with Caleb. The thing is with Caleb is his team and his backup team have to use like certain signal words or whatever for when he gets upset, because when he gets frustrated and he gets upset, it takes him out of the game. So his team, look, if I can recognize that just by watching, well, I
And
watched
that's
him a
not
little
good,
bit last
ADP. You
year.
know why? Because it's times where Jay Daniels have negative plays and he's calm. So as
I'm
a
gonna
as
be,
a as an
I'm,
NFL quarterback, you have to be calm. You can't show all that emotion like that because
yeah,
that
that's what I'm saying. That's
right.
Miss
He
D.
need to be
So
more
that's what I'm
like it's
saying.
gonna
Like,
happen. Bad plays
yeah,
happen. Go
yeah,
ahead.
but this is what Caleb does. This is not his first time. So what I'm saying is they should have caught on to that, like knowing that when he gets frustrated, it takes him out of the game. So if I'm watching him and I'm on his team, they have to figure out what they could do to to work with him on, so that when he get frustrated, it doesn't take him out the game and he can actually focus and keep it moving, because they could have won that game, but his frustration, he didn't know how to, what I'm saying, he don't know how to get it out in the way he can still contribute to the team and be that quarterback that he can
Well, he
be.
better get it together. He better get it together because
That's what I'm
he
saying. If
has to.
I'm watching
No,
that, if I'm
no, but
seeing
he
that,
has to do it. But ADP, he has to
but
do that for himself.
yes, he
He
has
has
to
to
do it. But
because
sometimes, Miss D, when it
uh,
comes to, he has to do it. But when it comes to someone like Caleb, you have to be gentle with him, even though he's a man
ADP,
and he can do
no,
football. When it
ADP,
comes to no,
no,
when it comes to
no,
mental, when it comes to mental,
ADP. This
yes,
is
because you don't
football.
know Caleb's story.
I
Just
know, but
listen.
I know. I'm not
I'm
saying that.
not
Look,
making excuses for
ADP. I'm
Caleb.
not. No, I
I'm
know you're
just
gonna make
saying.
excuses. What I'm saying is, well, guess what?
There is something that look, you'll be surprised of I don't know what's his name. He played for the NFL and he would read books, Jacob. I don't remember this quarterback,
But
but
this is
he
your
would read
consulate coming in. This is your consulate
no,
coming
he
in.
would read books and stuff to
Okay.
help him with the game or something. He was
Well, I
always
understand. I know.
reading.
I understand what you're saying is, but he
But
has to
that's
do
what I'm
that
saying. Sometimes
at
you
this
have to do
level.
that.
At this level, he
It
has
doesn't
to.
matter
He
what level. It doesn't matter what level a person is
ADP,
on. It doesn't
ADP.
matter. He's still young though. Caleb's still
I
young.
don't want to hear that.
You
I
don't
don't
want
want
to
to hear
hear,
it.
but it's the truth.
He has to look. They paying you this
It's the
money.
truth.
You're
It
the
doesn't
quarterback.
matter. It doesn't
ADP,
matter what they're paying him.
ADP, ADP,
Jacob,
ADP,
see, I'm trying to
ADP.
tell you, Jacob. I'm trying to tell you. I'm telling you what
He has to. I know
I've
what you're trying to
seen. It
say.
doesn't
But
have Miss D
ADP,
missing the
I know what you're
point
trying to
of
say.
it. Doesn't have to do with the money.
ADP,
I
listen.
get what he's getting paid, but I'm just
ADP,
telling you. For example,
ADP.
when I take Moo, that's AKA my little Caitlin. When I take Moo to speech and OT, they have certain words that they use that I use when I, when we home, or Moo know how to do sign language and stuff too. He's talking and stuff or whatever. But they got certain things that they use, and it just shuts it. It shuts it down. It shuts it right on down. Like what is it? Signal words? I'm gonna say signal words,
I understand what you're saying.
or
He has to
whatever.
get that
And it
together.
doesn't matter how old you are.
I
And
know that. Listen,
especially when it
listen,
comes to a
listen,
sport.
listen, listen, listen. You going you counselor mode.
No, I'm keeping it real. Whether you're a
No,
counselor or
your
not,
counselor,
if you want,
your counselor
if you're a
mode.
coach and you want your player to play the
Well,
best of
guess
their
what,
ability,
ADP?
you find out what works for that player, whether
Wait,
they
I'm sure they
10,
are.
5, 20, look,
Listen,
25, 30. We can keep on going, but I'm
ADP.
just saying,
I
you
understand what
find
you're
out what
saying,
works
but
for your
guess what?
player.
Okay, that's fine. That's nice and cute. But guess what?
Miss
He
D,
bet
Miss D,
ADP,
I'm telling you,
ADP,
okay.
ADP. What I'm trying to
Miss
say
D,
is
you're not gonna change my mind.
He better
You're
get it
not changing
together
my mind.
because he's going to be out.
Jacob, take that note for Caleb. I'm telling you,
Trigger
that's
that
what it
word,
is.
trigger
All
that
right.
word. I don't want to hit. Nobody want to hear that.
No,
Okay.
I'm telling you, it doesn't matter. I'm
But
saying, like,
he
when you
better
have
find his
players on
trigger.
your team that
He
deal with
better
that,
find his trigger, or he's
it
gone.
doesn't matter. When you
He's
have players on your
gone.
team
You see what they did to Justin
that
Fields?
you know that does
ADP,
that, you
ADP,
find something that works for him in
ADP.
order for him to better his
Oh,
game.
ADP.
That's just keeping it
80,
real.
okay,
That's
no,
just being
that's not keeping it
that.
real.
That's a good
That's
coach.
not keeping it real. ADP,
Yes, it
listen,
is.
listen,
I'm not
listen.
trying to hear that, Miss
They
D. You
got. I
can't
know,
be
but
like that.
they got rid of Justin Fields. They don't care about that. You gotta get it. You gotta get it together
It
yourself.
doesn't matter if they
It's a
care or
self
not.
motivation. Well, guess
It
what?
doesn't matter if they
Get
care or not. They still got Caleb on that team.
okay. Well, guess what?
So,
He could.
whatever,
ADP.
they
He
still
could
can
be
find out what
cut.
works.
He
But
could get
Jacob,
cut.
that's what I was gonna say about Caleb.
Well, I will say he gonna get cut, so he could trigger
Okay,
that.
well,
But
he's not gonna
anyway,
get cut. They'll
yes,
probably
he is.
if
He's
they
going to
may
get
send him
cut.
to another
He's
team or
going to
something.
get
He's not gonna
cut. He
get.
better get
No,
himself
he's not.
together.
He's not gonna get cut.
He's going to get cut.
They're gonna
No,
cut their
they will
number one
trade him
overall
to
pick.
another team. They're not just gonna cut
Okay,
him.
but guess
Because
what?
Caleb has skills, believe it or not, he has
I did
skills.
not. Nobody
So
ever
they're
said
not gonna
that. What
just
are
cut him and not
ADP?
send him somewhere.
ADP. What are you
I'm
talking
just
about?
keeping it real. That's football,
ADP. What
Miss
are you?
D. You know that.
ADP. What are you
Which
talking
I really
about?
want. Miss
Nobody
D,
said he didn't have
I don't know
skills.
why I don't know why we going
Nobody
back
said
and
he didn't
forth
have
out there.
skills.
I just
I
don't
never
get it.
said that. I'm just saying he
You
better get it
have
together.
you already said your
Anyway, we're
opinion?
gonna move on.
I'm
Move
saying
on
my
with it.
opinion, and that's what I told Jacob.
He's going to get off the team.
He's
Keep
not
that.
gonna get out the
He's going
team.
to get off the team.
Why
No.
would they kick off Caleb when they literally traded Justin Fields to get Caleb? That would make no
Because
sense.
he better get it together. ADP say he
They're
got some.
not gonna cut him regardless on that. I'm sorry, they are not gonna do that. Otherwise, that's gonna be another dumb decision because
He better get it together then.
Miss
I'm
D,
gonna let him know.
Miss D, where's the whole boot camp? Miss D, where the grace and mercy at? Like,
You want to look? You know what? I would call all these teams and have them be like the. You could be like the counselor or the comforter. I don't know what they call them. You need to be. You need a job like that. They need a job
and I would
because
love
you'll
to
be
do
the
it.
great motivator.
If
You'll
that
be the
means
great
saving
motivator.
someone's life or whatever,
I'm not
I
talking about
would
life.
love
We
to
talking about
do it because
football. We talking about
it's a
football.
lot of players that get into this game, whether it's football,
ADP. I understand
basketball, or
that. I understand
whatever,
that.
and they
I
come from
understand
all
that.
walks of life. So yes,
I
I would love to.
understand that. What I'm saying is, I'm not talking about that part. You're talking about that part. You're the counselor.
I, I'm saying my opinion. You have your opinion. We can agree to disagree.
I'm
I
not
was telling
disagreeing with you.
Jacob about his team. I ain't saying nothing about them Lions, girl. I was
I'm
talking to
not talking
Jacob
about. Look,
about
see, there you
Caleb
go with the
Williams.
Lions. I'm talking about. You talking about Caleb. Caleb
Yeah,
better get it
and I was
together.
talking to Jacob about
That's
Caleb
all.
Williams, not the Lions, not Detroit.
Speaking of Angel, I'm gonna switch it real quick because that was gonna
Yes,
get
switch
ugly.
it. Switch it.
So Angel Reese. So I just saw this. Angel Reese had more double doubles than 97.4% of all players in WNBA history.
Mm-hmm. So that's why she probably like it didn't matter if she played these last 3 games or not. She still was gonna remain at the top.
Oh, definitely. I see. Look, we agreed on something, counselor. See
No,
that?
she's gonna play this. I said it didn't matter, but she's gonna play that last game. She's gonna play that last
I
game.
wouldn't, cause I wouldn't hurt my back with these fools. I sure wouldn't.
She gonna play that last game.
Okay.
I believe she's gonna play it for the reasons Tiffy and Cole was saying.
I believe. Sing it. Sing it, ADP.
No, now she's saying.
Come on. Oh.
No, I would put like, oh man, look, I
Sing
would
the
have
song.
no, I would have to play
I
one of Bro
believe.
Clyde's
Come on,
songs for
sing.
you.
Oh, I believe. Come on, sing.
No, and I'm so glad my son won. Skylar has been going through a lot this year, and
Oh, that's right. The crash out.
I'm
Ooh,
glad that she was.
see, look,
It
look.
took a lot,
See,
Tiffy, for
players,
Skylar to
players
go up
run.
in
No,
that press
it
and
take a lot for her.
apologize.
It
I
take a
know it
lot
did.
because Debo, she need to apologize to Jewel Lloyd.
She
She
don't
need to
need to apologize to
apologize.
nobody.
Yes, she do.
Man,
She
Yes,
don't
she
Jewel
need
Lloyd
do.
needs to apologize to us. Okay.
What?
I'm
Thank you.
tired of her lazy ass. She needs to stop dating college kids. How about that? She needs to stop
What? Okay, you get
focusing.
personal.
Oh,
I'm talking
fine,
about on
fine,
the. I'm
fine,
talking about on
fine.
the
I clean it
court.
up. I clean it up.
Dang,
You,
Tiff, I
That's
didn't
hey,
know
not
that.
a
hey,
Who
hey,
she did.
on the
Girl,
motherfucker.
on the
who she
court.
date,
Nah,
girl?
that was
I didn't
wrong.
know
She did.
that.
Tiffy,
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 who she
look,
date?
look, look,
I didn't
look.
even know.
ADP, hold on. Tiffy, Tiffy. I
She
be
gonna
thinking
come
you.
at you
I
now,
be thinking you
Tiffy.
sweet. No, listen. I be thinking Tiffy,
She coming at you
ADP,
now.
ADP for real. I be thinking she's sweet, and here go ADP, ADP. Here go Tiffy.
You
Yeah,
switch
she
from
did
me to
this.
Tiffy, girl. I'm over here saying hallelujah. You said
ADP. Let me say this, Tiffy.
ain't no sunshine when he's
Oh, now
gone.
you want to sing, Tiffy, Tiffy. Come on,
Yes,
ADP, stop, Tiffy, Tiffy.
yes, Miss D. I heard you. I heard you. I'm not
You
going
Okay,
to
called
I'm
Tiffy
trying
disrespect.
to
name about
ADP.
five
Quick, come
times.
on. I'm trying to get some out here.
You
I
called Tiffy
said
name about 5 times, Miss D. She right
I
there,
can't hear
girl.
you because you laughing and you talking. ADP.
Oh shoot.
Oh
Oh
my
my god.
gosh. No, no. Okay, Tiffy.
Don't
I thought you
look.
was
Don't. It ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun, is it? I know.
what?
I know,
Okay,
girl.
you're not funny. Anyway. Oh, now you're laughing.
Go ahead, ask Tiffy, because she. If somebody call my name 5 times,
Oh, you know what? I'm through.
I'm just saying, fine, fine. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm because I don't play about Skylar, and I know how y'all feel about Jewel. But I'm just gonna say,
I don't hate Skylar, but
I don't,
Skylar.
I don't dislike, I don't hate Jewel. I just feel like
You say
she's
you hate Skylar? Oh
I
Lord,
said I
go
she
ahead.
don't. All
Oh,
I'm
oh,
saying
oh.
is Skylar is a crash out, and y'all can love little baby Debo if you want to.
no.
Okay,
Sloot
that's
and
baby Debo.
Jewel Lord are the same player. Once we realize that Sloot and Jewel Lord are the same player, you're gonna understand Skylar more.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, and you're the same
No,
player.
you didn't. No, you didn't say that. Skylar is
Oh,
sitting in the
hell
same
no.
level as Sloop. What are you talking about?
Jewel
Jacob, what
and
you talking about, Jacob? You taking up for the Jew Lord, Jacob?
Julie.
Julie,
Oh,
what?
hell no.
What about her?
I'm crying.
Listen, let me lay it out for you because you're gonna hear it. Once you realize that, you're gonna understand Skylar more. Jewel and Sloop are players who, when they're not playing well, they blame another player on their team. When they're not playing well, they don't want to take a back seat. It's give me the ball, give me the ball, give me the ball. Sometimes, and when their offense is not going, they have nothing to give you on defense. Those kind of players who lack accountability do not like players who will hold them accountable. See how Sloop got everybody on the team, all these old vets who's been playing like trash to turn on Angel just because she said, maybe we shouldn't rely on having a point guard who's going to come back on injury. Sloop, who lacks accountability, who got kicked off in New York for the same thing, lacking accountability and wanting to run the show, was like, oh, hell no. And she spun these stories and turned everybody in the locker room against Angel. Jewel tried to do the same thing last year with Skylar. Sometimes players like that need to realize it's not your season,
What?
it's
But
not
guess
your
what? I can't
game.
say that. Go ahead.
It's not your season, it's not your game, and you cannot be mad at a teammate who just wants to win.
Mm-hmm.
I would agree with
You
you.
said that right, and then her wife and stuff
Okay,
all on
ADP.
doing,
Let me
all
respond.
on social media and stuff. I'm just saying.
ADP.
Mm.
What I'm
I was
saying is,
agreeing with Tiffy,
Tiffy.
but go ahead, Miss D. He has the floor
Oh
now.
my
Alrighty,
gosh. Oh my
Miss D
gosh.
asking for permission.
So I would agree with you, but that's not a one-off because you have Clark, you had this and that player leaving the team. So I don't know.
But think about that. Same thing
I
could
don't
be
know.
said about Angel. They tried to say that about Angel with Marina Mabry.
Oh no, that's not the same thing because
No,
it was no, no,
like
no,
the people who, if you once you realize, right, and the same thing happened with Marina with Alicia Clark. She didn't like her role on the
because
team.
Angel was not a bully like that. She did nobody. People
She's
want to
not
play
a
with
bully. She's not
Angel.
a bully. She's not a
She a
bully.
little bullyish.
No,
She got a little
no,
bully in
she's
her.
not a bully.
She's a
I mean, I
bully.
mean, I
She's
mean,
not.
I feel like it's gonna make more sense when you listen to Candace Parker's. I'm not listening to it, but when we get the clips of Candace Parker's podcast, because she's saying like you got to keep things in the locker room. You know, you don't complain. You can do whatever you want in the
She
locker room,
did
but
keep things in the locker room. We found out because of something happened with Jewel.
Oh, that's what she was saying lately. Is that what they were talking about, Tiffy, about her talking?
yeah,
I don't
lately Candace Parker is saying that about Angel. That's
Mm.
what I'm saying. Every single thing that
that
they're
but
trying.
there's no proof of it. It's not like no, it's not the same thing. Not
And
at
same
all.
with Marina.
Not at
Marina
all.
come out and say, "I didn't leave because of Angel." That's the same thing Alicia Clark said. She did not leave because of no dang bullying. Ain't nothing happened in that locker room. So that's why I'm saying, like, when you realize players like Sloop and players like Jewel are the same, then you realize that players like Skylar and players like Angel will
She
always be
said
the
it because she want to keep a job.
same. Nah, Alicia Clark has a job. Alicia Clark is a vet. She is
I
used
know,
to get.
but she kept that so she won't get a bad reputation. She come on now, she got deboed,
I'm
but
just
that's okay.
saying, we're seeing when we watch. I'm not watching, but when we get the clips of Candace Parker's, podcast where she's trying to smear Angel again, right? We're gonna understand this conversation. The problem is not Angel. The problem is not Skylar. The problem is players who are past their prime, who are only here to get a check and to play like they're still young. Drew
Well,
Lloyd,
Mamba is only 32, 33. We ain't talking
but
about
Drew Lloyd
36 with a knee injury.
she's past her prime. Whether it's a mental block or whatever, she's past her prime. She
Been past
the
the prime.
quite as it's kept, right? She's been on the decline since 2020 after she lost Stewie. But quite as it's kept as well, the reason the Aces were losing is because they were trying to appease Jewel Lloyd. Once they stopped giving her the ball so often and started giving all Jewel Lloyd shot attempts to Asia and Jackie, they started to win. So yeah, I'm sorry. Same thing with Sloot. New York was almost out of playoffs because they were playing with Sloot. Then once they sat her behind down and gave Leonie Fibich the reins, then they were able to pull away from the Aces and they were able to beat the Lynx. Like sometimes you got to bench those players who lack accountability. It's as simple as that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna ruffle some feathers here. ADP might wanna have to close their ears on this one because I think one of the problems is one of ADP's favorites, Noel. I'm trash Quinn.
Oh, she is not. You take that back right now, Jacob. We don't say
Right.
we don't say
Thank you,
trash about
Jacob.
Noel
She's
no
the she's
more.
the she's the
This
instigator. She's the instigator of all this as well.
we don't say that about Noel on this panel,
Yes,
Jacob.
we do, counselor.
ADP, look at the talent that Noel Quinn had ever since she joined the Seattle Storm as a coach. Major talent, major talent, major talent, major talent.
Noel,
Gone nowhere.
I ride
Gone
with you.
nowhere.
I ride with you, Noel. I see
See,
what
see, look, ADP. Remember you always about my 10 toes. There you go with the 10 toes. You got 20 toes. You got
Oh, I ain't
10 for
worried about it.
you got
Look,
10 for
my
Skylar
my
and 10 for
my
Noel.
opinion, Noel Quinn, you good with me. I have no
You heard I
problem with
said.
you, Noel.
You heard I said.
My
You got 10
opinion
for
changed.
Skylar.
Jacob
You
is
got 10 for
entitled to his
Skylar
opinion.
and 10 for Noel. You got 20 of them. 20
And
toes now. Get 20
Noel
toes.
Quinn, all
I'm
I'm
gonna tell
saying
you.
is they trying to do Noel Quinn like they did Teaspoon. Don't let them fool you.
Oh, hell no, Tiffy. We're not
Of
going there.
course.
We're not
Of
going there.
course, Tiffany.
We're not going there.
Nah, because think about it. They set Noelle Quinn up. I'm never going to shut up about
Noelle Quinn cannot
Yeah,
come.
they set
Go
her up
ahead,
with
Tiffany.
Skylar.
They set her up. Instead, they told her,
Crash
you
out.
the finals of the WNBA, and they gave her Dominique Malonga, a 19-year-old project,
Yeah, they should
instead of
have
And
did
she
that. I agree with
told me.
that. I agree with that. I agree with that. But you know what? You know what it was? They could not pass up that 6'8". Sometime height, you be like, oh my God, I'm
no,
fascinated by this.
you have to pass it. You have to pass it up because if you are going to tell a coach you have to make the finals if you want to keep your job, you have to pass it up. The
That's
GM
true. You're right.
set
You ain't
her
gonna make
up.
the finals with a baby. She is a baby.
She's not ready. So I'm
Right.
like,
Right.
if they could have done so many things to be with, they could have moved back and got Sonia Citron and Kiki because
Oh my
what?
God, that team right there. Woo,
That's
I
what
saw that. So yeah, Kiki.
Noelle
Oh
Quinn would
my.
still somehow fumble that team because she cannot
I'm.
coach.
They wanted Dominique Malonga, but Seattle Storm said, no, I'm going to go take that's they set her up to fail.
Mm-hmm.
They said,
There's a
no, we're
reason
going
why Breonna Stewart left.
If they want to win a championship, they went to the future instead of going with what they have right now. You're right. They should have went
to
what they had right now with the veterans because she
the
can't
G,
help you right now. She can't help you. She's too young.
exactly. The GM said, imagine how good this team would have been with Sonia Citron, who has the fifth highest scoring season for a rookie, and Kiki Iriafen, who is a double, a rebounding hard nose. She was running through people's chest as a rookie, and she
You know
plays good.
what? Maybe not Citron, but they would at least got a Irrifan. They passed her up. They would at
Right,
least got
one
it.
of them
Yeah.
would have been great, but I guarantee you,
Yeah.
Washington would have gave up both of them for Dominique Malonga.
No.
They would have because Washington flew out Dominique Malonga last season, all throughout their NBA season. Also, the Washington Mystics is owned by the MedStar Group, and they have a strong developmental ties in France. So they wanted to continue bringing the French young stars. Janelle Salon, the French star in the
Yeah.
Valkyries. Her older brother plays for Washington as well for the Wizards.
I think he's currently on. I think he's currently on a show in Charlotte.
They might have moved him, but
Okay.
they're the ones who brought him over, and they wanted her as well. The Washington Mystics wanted to go in the direction of a young star, and remember, the stocks for Kiki were low. The stocks for Sonia were low. They set Noelle Quinn up by choosing Dominique Malonga because they don't care if Seattle Storm wins. The same, tell me anyway, the same Seattle Storm that had the ability to go and get Marina, to go and get Ariel Atkins, and they come back with Brittany Sykes, huh? So that's why I feel like, we can't fully blame Noelle Quinn because
I'm fully blaming her, Tiffy.
she's a good coach, but you can't
Oh
give her.
hell no! I'm not. Oh hell no! Oh
She's a
hell no!
No, think about it. Think about it. They set her up because, especially with that whole entire investigation, they had to go with personality hires, right? They had to go with people who would fit the team, fit the personality. But then you have an issue when you're bringing back Alicia Clark, who is way past her prime. She should retire, right? And you're paying her 185K. So now you can't go and get Tina Charles, who wants to get paid 200K. Now you can't go and sneak off Ariel Atkins because you don't have any assets at that point in time. So then it's like, okay, what do? They have to get rid of Leah Rue because they don't have enough playing time for her. They set her up and they didn't get anyone of value back. They could have picked up Tara McCowan, although she's very lazy. They could have picked her up because she would have been height at least on the defensive end. The GM has not made a single move this offseason for Seattle that lets you know that they want Noelle Quinn to be there next year.
I think she knows too.
And she knows.
I think she know what they. I know. I think she know now. Tiffany. She didn't know before, but I think she feeling it now.
So
You know how you.
where does she go next?
What he say? Henry T said
Where
Noel
does she
better
go next?
get Della. Is it Della Lauren? Is that how you say it?
I think so.
And go
Where does
back
she
to
go
the
next?
future, huh?
What team does she go next?
Who? Noel.
When? Yeah.
I don't know. I just hope that she goes to a different team because they're really trying to get rid of all the female coaches. To be honest,
Mhm. I want.
they're trying to get rid of all the female coaches and replace them. So I
I want.
really, huh?
How do you guys? How do you guys feel about Noelle Quinn with Angel?
She would ruin her.
I think no, she would not ruin Angel. Angel, it's
Yeah,
not.
but that's not gonna work
Angel,
in Chicago
Why
huh?
not?
because Jeff don't Jeff yeah Jeff ain't it ain't gonna work.
Jeff's not gonna be there next year. That's for a fact.
I hope so.
Okay, wait,
I hope
Tiffany.
so.
I looked up.
But he
And
seemed
you
too
know what,
confident.
Miss D, if in the beginning, when everybody was saying that, yeah, we kind of figured he probably would be, but these receipts is dropping like
But
hotcakes.
he's too confident,
We
and so
gonna
is
wake up
Sloop.
tomorrow and something else drop.
You heard her say
Mm.
it. He's too
These
confident.
receipts are dropping like hotcakes, so I could see that too.
I don't know.
More
And if
receipts, more receipts are coming.
I would
More
see
receipts
it.
are coming,
saying
Listen. I would see it. I would see it.
and
Listen.
they will force Scott to trade.
Okay,
I mean,
yeah,
yeah,
but
not sell.
listen, ADP.
yep.
I see it when I believe it.
Yeah,
I believe it when I see it.
it's
That's all I'm
coming
gonna
because
say.
they dropping too many receipts, Miss D.
ADP.
Too
No,
many, too many.
no.
Because
Oh my
I'm just
God.
keeping it real. They dropping too many.
No, you'd be in the consular now. That's all.
No, I'm being real.
You be
Those
you
receipts are dropping.
you be in the consular.
No,
That's
this
what's
not
that.
counsel. This business. When
No,
you see
this
that,
is the
when
consular.
you see
This is
the
the
stuff
consular.
start coming out, I'm
This is
telling
the
you, I work
consular and
with
you
corporate
talking.
people. When you see how these receipts are laid out, the way that they're starting to be laid out,
I
change
hope you're
is
right.
coming with that organization. Change is
But
coming.
guess what? We'll see.
So,
We'll see.
yeah,
but I'll
okay.
is keep pay attention. Pay
Yep.
attention to what's going on. Sloot is showing up after all these articles dragging Jeff. And the biggest thing that you gotta see is Jeff Jeff is dropping an article almost every single day against Angel. Almost every single day. That is not a sign of somebody who's confident that they're going to be there next year. That's a sign of somebody who's trying their hardest to get
Mm-hmm.
rid, to one, clear up their name, and
Mm-hmm.
two, to get rid, to control the narrative. You don't need to control the narrative if your job is secure.
I hope so. I hope both of you are right. I want him gone. I want him gone. He's very toxic.
That's not human to be like, I know people do that, but good gracious, it's a bit much when it's just like ongoing. Like you're not winning, so you're gonna keep doing this, make yourself look more bad. Like it's like Tiffany said, Miss D, when somebody comfortable and know they got their job and stuff like this, they're not gonna go to this amount of trouble. You know what I'm saying? To keep
Right?
trying to put hit pieces on somebody. If they confident, they're gonna sit back. They would have left it alone the first time, but no, they keep coming with this or doing little petty stuff, or whatever. Mm-mm. Now, not somebody confident in their job would react in the way that he's reacting. So he know. That's why look, Miss D, he knows so much that when he tried to first it was like he was throwing Angel under the bus. Then he came back, he threw the whole team under the bus. What person throw the whole team under the bus like
A
that?
trash. What a trash executive.
Right, because first it was just it's just our Angel, but
Thank you,
no,
Henry T.
he came back and he said, "Hey, the whole team." I said, "Wait a minute, is anybody paying attention to this, or just me? Did he just do the whole team?" and he threw the whole team. So he finding out. Look, when you keep using the same evil tactics over and over and over again, what makes you think something nobody's not watching that pattern? It's a pattern, and it could be dealt with, and that's what happened when Angel did that Uno reverse card. So
ADP, I have a question. Why do you like Noel Corn so much? Because you defend her with your whole life. It's kind of funny.
I just have people that I just I just have people like I really like believe in. I could kind of see both sides of it. So I wouldn't say that being that is so much going on in the WNBA with the women coaches and stuff like that. And then sometimes they get tired. So maybe they get tired, but when you send them somewhere else, it's a different
Hey, Reverend
effect.
T.
Yeah. So I just think with Noelle, she, it's time for a new change for her, something different, or whatever. You could just tell when it's your time, and it just seems like it's just Noelle's time to go, just try something different. I don't think we're not going to get a perfect coach, and things may not always go the way that we think they're going to go for us, the coaches that we like or whatever, but you still got to get them grace. So that's why I say trash. That's kind of like heavy, but everybody's entitled because sometimes people be off the chain. So you could say everybody got different opinions. For me, Jacob, I always try to give people the benefit of the doubt. That's all.
But we
That's with
traveled
anybody.
Tyler Marsh in his
She's the
first
counselor.
year.
That's why I call her the counselor,
But I
Jacob.
can't get him. Look now, evil is evil. There's no giving them the benefit of the doubt. That's
See what I
just
said?
yeah.
Oh,
That's
oh,
just
hold
straight
on,
up evil,
counselor. Hold on. You ain't
huh?
give Jeff the benefit of the doubt?
That's evil.
You not giving Jeff the benefit of the doubt.
Why would I do that? And I've watched these women
Because
go
you're the
through it.
counselor.
No, not when you watch somebody take these young ladies through hell and back for a whole 2 years almost. And you think I'm a no, there's no
But
grace.
you're
That's
giving Noel Corn the
intentional.
benefit of the
There's
doubt.
no remorse. That's intentional. We're seeing it. He's showing it. No, you don't do that. You cannot like somebody, and I know this world is built different. You know what I'm saying? You cannot like somebody, but the way that the Twin Towers have been going through all of this, and especially Angel, is ridiculous. It's something that you could have apologized a long time ago. You had chances. You had chances to make it right, but you chose not to. You chose to keep doing that pattern and for your own selfish gain and your own selfish ego. There's a difference with that. So no, no.
And I don't give Tyler the benefit of the doubt. Like, it's very clear that he is like, I'm sorry, the way that the Aces players kind of like treat him and stuff shows you that everybody is seeing him like, oh, you really are like a
I thought
female dog.
everybody liked him. Remember at the beginning of the season, the Aces players, oh, he's so good.
No, they're not doing that no more. Like, even Becky made a joke about it. Well, a snide comment about it. She's like, oh,
Because,
even our
here go Candace Parker. Oh, he's good.
oh,
He
Candace
good for
Parker,
the sky.
she a hoe. Um,
Oh, Andrew Parker is CTE, so let's move past that.
she's still a hoe, respectfully, but not like a promiscuous or anything. She just you pay her to say anything and she'll say anything. Like, she's very easily bought. But like, even Becky was like, "Oh, our friend Tyler over there," and she made a face. I was like, "Yeah," because the way that Tyler is handling this whole like the way that he's been treating Angel, the way that he's kind of like taking Scoot's side and he's in the middle, like walking a tightrope. That's not a leader. That's not a coach. That's not who the Aces knew him as. So you even see, like, again, it speaks volumes that Jackie is cool and tight with Angel and she's not rocking with Tyler. That speaks volumes.
I thought she would. I thought she would because she kept saying like, "Oh, Tyler's my guy. Tyler's my guy. I always have love for him for what he's done for me in Las Vegas."
That was before. I was before Tyler showed that he's a snake, he's a rat, and he is a wet toilet piece of toilet paper. You can't trust him. Like I'm telling you, the way that the Aces spoke and commented and interacted with Tyler before all of this like recency happened is night and day.
You know what?
It's not.
You know what they find out? The players. I think Becky knew this, but the players really thought, "Oh, he's a punk.
Yeah.
He's soft. He'd act like that in Vegas. You know, he had a little more confidence, but he's a pushover." And they probably like, "Oh, you know."
Not just that, he's a rat. Like in Vegas, he pretended to be a player's coach. But when it's actually time for you to be a player's coach, you're there throwing your star players underneath the bus. They're like, who is this guy?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's something. It's the look. This is crazy. Like you know how you hear the stories and you know the players that experience it, but this one right here, this one takes the cake. Out of all the players, this one right here is the difference maker in the
I be
change.
real. I've heard So Pretty Tony say one word in the last like hour or two.
So pretty Tony probably resting her eyes, and I'm sick, being on that stream because she was almost there before. But yeah,
She checked out 2 hours ago.
yeah, she said she won't sleep,
I know she's
guys.
tired. Yeah.
Yeah, she tired because she be trying to do her lives in between while she at work and stuff like that too. Henry T said, Tyler is in a salary position. There isn't much he can do in this situation. You know what? Look, Henry T, I get it.
Just a
I
kid.
know
You
what
gotta speak
you're saying,
up.
but there's
Dial
a
1-800. Speak up.
yeah. So, sometimes you look.
Don't be a
He would have been better off. You think? Look. If he had a spoke up, you think he wouldn't have got something else somewhere? He would have, because Angel would have made sure. But he didn't have Angel's back because you don't know who people know. Revenue T.
Oh Lord.
You don't
Well,
know
I'm about
who
to. Who got the link? Boy, it's 4 o'clock in the morning.
Revenue T said that. She said, who got the link?
Look. I'm about to go.
We 3 hours in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Revenue T. I dropped the link. I think maybe she wanted to say
Look,
something.
I'm gonna speak to Revenue T, and I'm about to get out to here.
Yeah, I mean, I
Oh, she
just
said okay.
we should pay attention to the exit interviews, but not even before that. Pay attention to the Sky media as well. Like, there's certain questions that the interviewers are asking that lets you know that okay, yeah, neither Jeff or Tyler's jobs are secure right now.
But you know what? They
Yeah,
not
I
innocent either
guess.
though. The Sky Media instigating and some of the media is just mouthpieces, so they not innocent.
Man.
So we'll see.
They're not innocent, but that shows you like if they continue to ask questions like, "Oh, how does Tyler support you?"
No, you ain't coming up Revenue T.
I don't know. I just pay attention to stuff like that. Um,
That's true.
I think she said okay because we almost done. I think
She
that's
can
why.
still come up and say, "Hey, what's going on?"
Oh, there she go. I think that's it, Revenue T.
Hey,
Hey,
Revenue.
Revenue T.
What's good, y'all?
Hey, what's going
Look,
on?
look,
Hey,
we,
Miss
we
D, I heard you trying to get on up out of here.
I know, I know.
because Revenue, we 3 hours and 20 minutes
I
in. That's
know. I wish
probably.
I would have caught y'all earlier. I was
I
on
know, I
Oh,
somebody
know.
you just get off
TikTok.
work? Oh, you was on somebody TikTok?
Yeah,
Oh,
I was listening to somebody TikTok.
Well, what's the
yeah.
subject?
They were talking about black people and Christianity.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Something the opposite of what we talk about.
Right. Yeah,
Oh,
I was. I like. Look, well, I listened to some of the spaces. They had one on the LSU. Michaela Williams and a girl called in and say how she was abusive and stuff. Yeah, some
Oh,
lady.
for real? Oh,
Mm-hmm.
wow.
Yeah, that was a
Mm-hmm.
while ago.
Like a month ago. Yeah.
I
Okay.
think so.
But she quiet. The girl was quiet, but her story seemed convincing. But yeah, it was interesting. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
yeah. So yeah, we've been talking. We've been over here making some noise, talking about different stuff. Revenue T talking about the Angel played the Uno card, and then the crew came up here and they helped me out.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
thought, look,
I
I
was really trying to see if she was gonna play tonight just to see the temperature, check the temperature of what's really going on. But I had a feeling that she probably wouldn't.
now we thinking. Do you think she gonna play in this last game? Revenue.
No.
Well, you don't get me, Miss D and Jacob, but
Well,
me.
seeing that she did practice, um and she might just go out with a bang and just play that last game. Do I think she should? Yes, I
No.
think she should. I think she should,
Okay.
because I don't think she should let them dictate emotionally what her fans want to see. I mean, don't nobody want her to see her play for Chicago anymore. I think her true fans, but
Hmm.
they do want to see her stay focused. You know what I'm saying? It's bigger than them. That's her art, that's her craft. Um, so I personally don't think that she should, but I could see why she would also. But
Yeah.
it for me, I'm not pushing that she should or she should not. I could see both sides. She could be motivated, and just be like, hey, this the last game of the season. I love basketball, right? I want to show out for my fans. Or it could be like, F y'all, you know,
Yeah.
could be, yeah.
Tiffany was saying it'd be good because her shoes come out the following week and stuff like that, so it would really be good for that too.
Yeah, just personally, all about her. You know what I'm saying? Just staying focused and true to who she is and what she loves. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can see her stepping on the court and doing her thing. Um, you know, and it takes a lot when you in those spaces to kind of not be emotional and kind of just look at
Tapped
the
out.
brighter side. Yeah,
You could
yeah.
just see it all over her. She tapped out, and it's a lot. It's a lot because you like, okay, I. It's kind of like me. Okay, I can get that they did it, but you too. All right, okay. And I had your back. I knew what they were throwing up against you. Bam, bam. Not saying about names or nothing, but I knew. Okay, so you felt like, girl, please. And then for them to have to come back and say, no, you guys, we already talked about this. You knew it was going down. You knew what was coming out, and it's like, okay,
Yeah,
it's
but when it come to people and their egos, they'll flip the script real quick.
no. That mean that's fake people.
Yeah,
Revenue.
but
Fake.
hey, that's
Yeah,
that's we didn't see it play out so many times like
I
that
know.
with our own situations with people we thought we, had our back and we was cool with and
Hmm.
knew the whole story and situation. But then when they get in front of other people,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
It's an ego thing and it's a different story. So, but we know she gonna pull through it all, and as far as Tyler goes, he's not what you call a leader, and I know y'all know that. It really don't take for me to, because I work in leadership. I've been working in leadership for 20 years, and nobody can um turn me against my associates. I've had to stick up for my associates with my bosses and my boss's boss. You know what I mean? Like right is
Hmm.
right, wrong is wrong,
Hmm.
right? So when it
Yep.
comes to being held accountable, like if you my leader, or I mean, I ain't gonna say leader, if I report to you, right, It doesn't matter what your rank is. Like, we got to have a conversation about accountability, and my integrity is everything. And that's just what how leaders roll. Like, you just can't get them to fold when it comes to things like that. And he
Mm-hmm.
just a pussy. So, I'm sure that just from seeing how he was a fan of Angel, and they got him in this situation, right? Because now this is his career. He got a major promotion, right? He's a head coach of a team that all the eyes are on. He got a superstar on his team, right? So, they put him in a position to feel like he was on one, but you're under control, right? And he doesn't have that type of presence to really stick up for himself or nobody else. Like, I just can't see him doing that. I can't see him speaking up in the room. Hell, it took him the whole season to speak up to the refs.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
I don't see him being in the room, private or public, speaking up for Angel, right? I'm sure when he go home at night, he feel like a pussy. You get what I'm saying? Because I don't think that
Yeah.
his intentions was to go there and sabotage her, or some of the things you might see and hear, online. I don't think that was his intentions. But now he's in that situation. He not gonna protect her.
Yeah.
We did already seen some things that he didn't said, or in the interviews and things, and that doesn't show protection. And I really hate to see that, but
Yeah.
he just not one of them. He just not one of them. Because Teaspoon wasn't gonna be having it. She wasn't gonna be having it. She was gonna come in the most calm way, right? and break it off. And that's why Jeff probably didn't want to have nothing to do with her.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just
Right. You're
go ahead.
right. I mean, um, you already knew that he didn't. He's not. He's kind of weak because you had your father cuss out the team. You ain't even get into your team like that. You let the
Yeah.
father do it. He not even on the coaching staff necessarily. He just was what you call it? I forget his position that Tyler gave him. So yeah,
He's
proved
supposed
that
to
he
be
was
like
weak.
some type of I forget the title of it too. But like basically the head of player development, or the organizational um structure of the staffing and the team, something like that.
Mm,
But
yeah. Well,
yeah,
we gonna see because they keep dropping all these receipts and all this stuff keep dropping it, and it's not about our angel. It's about all them. So we gonna see
yeah.
what
Angel
happens
just
because I
held them
think it's more,
accountable.
huh?
And Angel said everything that Jeff said. So when Jeff wrote his little newspaper, had this little newspaper um conversation, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he was disappointed in the team, and Angel needed to do more, and everybody needed to do more when he said it. But when Angel said it, right, and you specifically dropped her name, you know, um, or you let them release something that was kind of looked at like a attack on her, because it specifically said her name. Oh, we need more production from Angel, and all this and that to the third, right? And you had to see that before it got released, but you let that go through, and she hold the team accountable, in the coaches and your organization, and now you're crying, and she said the same thing you said.
Yeah.
The entire team, from the front office all the way to the basketball court, is not performing.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody need to do better.
Yep.
And when you're a leader, you have to have those conversations. You have to hold people accountable, even when it's uncomfortable. Like, you have to do that.
Yeah. It's not what was said; it's who said it. Pretty much.
Yeah, facts.
That's
Facts.
all. That's all it boiled down to. But see, what they don't realize is they mess with the wrong one. So it's getting ready to reverse all the way to the next season.
Yeah.
But
And I usually don't get all excited over that stuff, but when I seen that they released that, they released that statement that she was being suspended and all of that, that really pissed me off. And it wasn't I don't agree with the suspension at all either. So don't get me wrong. But to announce that in public like that, you know what I'm saying? To put that on the team pay, like, why was that important?
yeah.
Why
They
did
wanted to
y'all
break her
have
down.
to, yeah,
You
Hmm.
why
know,
did y'all have to make that a public service announcement?
exactly. Then the wording was bad too,
That pissed
saying
me
that they
off for
said
real.
she was hurting their safety and all that
Detrimental
stupid
to the
stuff.
team and safety and
Yeah,
all this type of shit. But y'all couldn't even protect her when they was over there trying to bully her in Indiana.
exactly.
Hmm.
Like, come on, man. I
and
really
and
do hope
that's
she
why
get the
and
hell up
that's
out of
why
there.
that's why it backfired on them. They did not expect the people that's coming out. I mean, a lot of people coming out. They didn't expect all this. They thought they were going to
No.
continue to do like they've been doing, but they
No.
messed around and found out.
Because they out of tune. They don't understand the motion that she has. They don't understand the motion that social media has. Like, they in the stone age somewhere. The way that they operate in this organization, they lost in the sauce.
Hmm.
They don't get it. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I'm from Chicago, and just Chicago area, and just the history of um the politics and the big organizations there, especially the sports teams, is just don't have a good reputation. They
Yeah.
just don't. Politics and money handling in Chicago been bad, for a very long time. So I don't know what they doing with the money in the
Yeah.
we ain't
You're
gonna get
right.
into all that, but just historically, they don't have a good reputation for being honest about how they moving with money and politics.
I heard that too. We was talking. Look, yeah, we said we mentioned that too. Revenue T, like that's why I say the receipts are steady dropping, and more receipts will drop
Yeah,
because it's backfiring. So all the receipts are gonna start just continue to drop. Now, what we gonna see next? It's not. That's why I say change is coming. It's not gonna come in the way that we think, but these receipts are dropping. We just gotta pay attention when they dropping them and who is saying it because she definitely has the backup team coming from everywhere. These people coming from everywhere. So they messed around. They thought they could, but it backfired. So
yeah, it
she
did.
she got the reverse on them, and it's
Yeah,
just more to come.
Look,
So
and
she pulled a reverse, skip, draw four, and Uno. Well, she about to play Uno now. She about to get the Uno
she
right
did the
now.
whole look all the Uno games, Miss D.
Mm-hmm.
She
Everybody throw
did.
it. What happened?
Yeah, that's exactly you called it.
Oh,
That's
ready to go
exactly
revenue.
what happened. I don't know what Tim Cole probably got to go to work, but
Oh,
yeah, I don't know, but that's what exactly you summed it up right, Miss D. That's exactly what happened. With Angel, she played all the Uno cards because when you keep like we kept saying, we know she see it if we see it kind of thing, but it was a time and a place for everything,
yeah,
and the way that she did it, she was respectful with it. So she already held herself accountable for what she said, how she said it, and she meant what she said. It's just the way that they twisted her words. So yes,
right.
it was in the right timing, and what it wasn't meant to do what they were saying it was meant to do, and that's sad. Or whatever. I just wanted more for my team. I know,
yeah.
what I have going on for myself. I'm unselfish,
Mm-hmm.
and this is what I wanted for my team. And so you took what we said in private and you took it upon yourself to I'm not talking about her interview what she said, but everything else that came out after that. We talked private and then you brought it to try to do a hit piece or get back at me for what? For being honest and telling the truth?
for
You
saying
trying
the
to,
same thing Jeff said.
yeah, you trying to like I gotta be a liar and I gotta be fake too. No, that's not my character. I'm not. No, I cannot do that. Angel Reese, she may be unapologetic, but she has not told a story yet. You hear me? So, we're gonna see. We're
And
gonna.
Miss D, did y'all hear about, because I don't understand what people were saying about what's going on with her and Ariel Atkins. I missed whatever's supposed to be going on. I had tuned into somebody.
Well, Errol Atkins, you know, okay,
Yeah,
you
it
already know the
was
story how she defended Angel when the media was saying stuff.
yeah.
So when the Angel made some of the comments, she took it personal for some reason,
Mm,
and she called a team meeting saying that it kind of hurt her feelings.
mm.
And then she said something to Angel. I forget what she said to Angel, and kind of pissed Angel off. Like you supposed to, you kind of threw me on the bus, but I thought we was cool. So that's what basically happened. So
What?
Ariel got into her
Mhm.
feelings about the what Angel said, but she wasn't really talking about her.
Yeah.
She didn't say no. Like it.
Exactly. So
And
Angel, huh?
maybe because she said everybody gonna be on the everybody gonna be off the team except for her and Miller. But I think they tried to twist it. But the reality is that everybody gonna be free agents next year, and maybe she
That's true.
thinking that they might be. And she was just speaking from like almost a guarantee, right?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Not that nobody wasn't worthy or nothing like that. It's just like, hey, we really just don't know what's gonna happen, after this season because these people contracts are up.
Only players gonna be there is her, Miller, and the rookies.
Yeah, and the rookies, right? Because
That's it.
they on contract, but nobody
Right.
else is on contract. But
Right.
they try to put it out there as if she was just saying, "Oh well, shit, oh everybody, y'all got to go, y'all about to be out of here because y'all ain't performing or something like that." You know what I mean?
Yeah. So yeah.
Y'all up for trade, but and they should know better, man. They should have been able to sit down and have a conversation. They should be able to understand how the media twist things, and it's a newspaper article. It's not a a face on interview where you can hear the questions being asked and the responses and the body language and all of those things, right? Um, they should know better, man. They ain't no kids. They should know better than that.
You're right, and they act like that fake. My feelings are hurt.
Yeah,
It was fake, but she wasn't really close to not close, but she really didn't talk to Rachel enough. I think she's more probably upset with like Errol Atkins.
yeah.
But I thought
She
she had
really
my back
thought
because
Ariel
you,
had her back. Yeah,
yeah, Errol acted brand new because Ariel, just like the rest of them, I had to keep a job, so I had to kind of go with Jeff in the odd way, even though I know it's kind of stupid. So Ariel played that position, like she wasn't gonna get another job if she didn't you know go against Angel or act like she was disrespected, which she wasn't.
right.
So
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah. Well, we're gonna.
William right too. William, you right, William. Scolding somebody in private doesn't hit as hard as
no, T
scolding them in
Camilla, they were
public.
speaking with each other last night. Angel and Camilla, they was on the sideline talking to each other.
Yeah, and she even when they tried to play after it hit and after the game they asked Camilla about Angel. I said, why they do that? And Camilla gave him the act right juice. And then the other day when she was before the game, before the Aces game, she was talking about Miller and stuff like that. So yeah, Angel and Miller are good. Angel and Miller and
They
E
good.
Will and Mick. I
Yep.
remember Angel mentioned. I have to go back and look at it, but I believe she mentioned Mick too when she had the headphones on. They were talking to her.
So only Ariel and Rachel Banham and the other and the bombs mad.
Yeah, I don't believe. Yeah, they don't show everything. T. Carmilla, her and Miller. I know her and Miller are good. I don't know about everybody else.
The game they said they wasn't talking.
Oh,
Oh
She
wow,
said. She said
that's a
they
new
said Camilla
development.
isn't speaking with her.
Huh.
And she said at the game they said they wasn't. But see, that's the thing. They won't showing everything for the game. They won't even trying to show her on the bench,
Maybe,
really.
Camilla probably gave her space. Maybe that's what it was.
Yeah, because
Yeah, and I don't think they are buddy buddy. No way. I don't think that they have like a super close relationship off the court like that. Like
I think they do.
you think they do? Because
Hmm.
I was
Well, they're
watching.
not buddy buddy. I think
I
they
think
they're
they
they're they're
cordial,
cool.
but I don't
They
think
call
they
each
hang
other
out.
when they need it. Right. I don't know if they can
Yeah,
hang out.
yeah,
Well, we
that's what
don't
I
know
mean.
that. We don't know.
No,
We,
we don't know. I'm just saying I don't
It
think
don't
so.
seem
Just
like it.
judging from I be seeing Miller on TikTok all the time. She really don't mention Angel too much.
Tika Mouse
Uh
said they said she was coaching Maddie on the sideline. Go to Chicago State of Mind Twitter. Yeah, I mean, but I don't think it's. I don't think I don't. I know it's not nothing going on with her and Miller. As far as everybody else, I'm not for sure.
yeah, I think Miller probably just in her own lane. Like I
Yeah,
can't. Everybody about
I
ready
don't
for the
think
season to over.
they already said, hey, look, girl, look, make sure you know what you need to do out there. If I ain't there, if I don't make it, you know what you need to do. Miller already told y'all in the presses what she all about. Now she done told y'all what she say to encourage her. What she say for support, and
Yeah, she there for moral
she
support.
meant that too. So
Yeah, I don't even see her getting all mixed up in that like that. I really just don't see her doing that. Like as far as talking to the other players about, I mean, I've been on teams and just in groups like that, and when shady stuff started to go down, people get in their
oh, they
little groups and cliques, and you know what I'm saying, whispering, and people start
yeah
acting funny, and I don't think that she partaking in none of that.
yeah
Just
it
based off
showed.
what the character.
T. Carmelo said it shows some today footage. Yeah, but I think they fine. They're gonna show what they want to show to try to paint a different picture. I don't mess with them in that way. But I think they good, T. Carmelo.
Yeah, it's definitely been drama all year.
Yeah, it's
I
been
can't
drama
wait for this.
all
I
year.
thought
Hey,
last season
BD,
was bad. Jeez.
how you doing?
Yeah. I think it's just a certain players and you know what I'm saying, when somebody they got to go out there and play that game and you at the end of the bench, you stay at the end of the bench where you close to. You stay down there where you don't want to be bothered.
Right, Angel. That's what Angel was doing. She staying out the
Yeah,
way.
and
She just
Yeah.
she know
chilling.
yeah, she know who she look. T Carmel, look, she know who she be talking to and who good with her. She,
Right. I think
they've
only
been
one
they've
is
been wanting to
maybe
do that with her
Maddie,
Miller for so long, but
Camilla, and
Miller ain't crazy.
HBO, and that's it. Maybe out of
Yeah,
all
Angel
people.
just took Miller's spot on the bench because Miller like to sit way down at the end, and that's with all the games.
Yeah.
Look, that's what a lot of games. I don't never remember Miller sitting close to nobody. She like to sit at the end when she do sit down.
Jeff is using his sociology and social behavior degrees.
He trying for the yeah, he is T Carmelo for the week. Oh, I
All
said
that
that
shit
incorrect.
outdated. It
For he trying to do
ain't
that
gonna
for the
work with
week.
this one.
It's not T Carmelo. It's not gonna work with Angel, and Angel gonna be good. They
And
trying to
now
put.
that I seen that how they just played this with Angel, you know, really didn't know what to think about the Kennedy Carter situation, but this right here really just makes me think what really happened.
Well, they were saying Crystal when she was going at somebody said it wasn't Kennedy in the locker room. It was Marina when she was going back and forth with somebody. One of the coaches that left during was she a coach, Miss D?
Assistant coach
Assistant coach that
Who
left.
was
Sidney Robinson. No,
Crystal.
Chris?
Sidney
She was
Johnson. My
assistant
bad.
coach. Yeah, they try to
No,
make her
I'm just
bad for
saying,
her
just
job.
yeah,
It was
how it
crazy.
seemed like she got blackballed, like how Kennedy got blackballed, and it,
Yeah.
just this situation with Angel kind of make me feel like they just overdid it. They smeared that girl name on purpose.
But
Cause
look,
she probably cussed one of them out. She probably got on jail for something. Everybody ain't just gonna sit there and let you treat them any kind of way.
Nope.
Exactly.
T. Carmelo,
Of course,
yes,
you know
2 years
she
he
had
been
a
trying to
good career
divide
in
the
the
locker room.
WNBA, and she had a good coach.
But look, T. Carmelo, remember what I said now. Change it. What I say, change is coming, but it's not going to happen in the way we think it's going to happen. And we're seeing that now. We just got to watch and see how it play out. Because what? We wake up tomorrow, something else done drop. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
BD went to wrench right quick, so you can say something.
But,
ADP.
huh?
I said BD went to wrench right quick, so you can say something real quick.
BD, you got 2 minutes, BD. We getting up out of here, BD.
Yeah, we've been on here a long time.
Yeah, it's almost 4 hours in. Come on, BD. I don't know where you been at. Look. People go in and come back, and
He
we still
probably
be
was
on.
out of at work.
Oh, he been at work. Sorry. Oh, okay. Look, people come in, come back. We still up here, but yeah, I think that's about it. Only HBL, Maddie, Miller, and who else? And E Will. I think E Will said this time around. Mm-mm. Oh yeah, work BD. Oh okay. We won't get on you too bad. But yeah, he will say, "Look, I gotta say something. I understood. I gotta get my act right back, and I got to say something like she didn't mean it that way. That's what I got to say."
So do y'all think that she should it's better for her to just go to another team?
Yes. At this point, yeah. Unfortunately,
Hmm.
because they're not gonna get rid of Jeff, and Jeff is the whole key to this mess.
So
So
I'm
yeah,
just,
They were saying it was mess before Jeff though. I just don't think the
yeah,
organization
but
is legit
that's
overall.
true too. That's
I
true,
think
but
it's just poison.
yeah, it is. But I think I like
where
she
BD
okay,
go?
but I just think they a lot of those people besides Jeff, he's the main overhaul, the other person that was messy. If they get rid
Yeah.
of him, it might be better, I guess. But I don't know.
I think from a player's perspective, they'll probably feel like how Williams saying get rid of the whole front office before top talent, especially the vets, consider going over there. They probably will want to see a complete revamp
I'm
because a lot of
saying,
them players, like Courtney and Kai and all of them, they dealt with Chicago before Jeff even was in the position to, before he was even GM. So, Gabby has already got a bad reputation. So I think that they will have to revamp they'll have to sell the team or, just revamp the whole front office before people, and then look, they done traded up all they dang on picks. So where the good rookies gonna come from? That's gonna be just have to go because they got picked up. Like, you know, ain't no trade value over there unless you talk about um they gonna get some trade value out of Angel and Miller. But I think if Angel do request a trade, they're gonna try to hold on to Miller.
but yeah, because they're gonna try to use certain tactics, but behind closed doors, Angel be like, "You roll with me." Hey, is there anybody want a package deal? I'm just messing. I keep talking about that package deal.
So who was somebody said who Angel was sitting next to? Nubian said who Angel was sitting next to?
See
I
Carmela,
didn't see
who was
her.
Angel sitting next to? I think they say double A, right?
I'm shocked because the other game she acted like she ain't want to sit next to Double
Yeah,
A.
but they doing that on purpose, Miss D. At the end of the bench, and that you don't have but so many seats because other players got to sit there. So I think it's not their choice to
If I
do
was her,
it.
I'd sit next to the dang old trainers. Like, scoot over. You see what?
Because
Well, big girl said
Haley
she
Van
almost
Lift
got
could
a
have been in the
tunnel or
middle.
something.
She could have said she could have put Haley Van Lift could have sit in the middle because
Oh,
she's
T.
sitting
Carmela
on
said
two.
yes, it was double A. Yeah, they ain't got nowhere else to sit 'cause everybody else playing the game.
Good morning,
BD,
ladies.
what's up, BD? What you got?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but I
No,
got a
you ain't
couple of
interrupting. We
things
getting ready to land this plane and get up out of here. What's going
okay
on?
before y'all go. Number one, the
Oh,
sky suck.
You
Two,
breaking up.
the
he at work.
sky suck.
This
Your
guy,
front office sucks. Amy
yeah.
Reese is going to be on the Liberty the year after next after her rookie contract runs out because there's no way she stays here. anyway. This
He been
current
trying to get
roster.
Angel on that doggone Liberty team.
Listen, not for nothing. Angel Reese on the Liberty.
She ain't going to Liberty, I don't think.
That's a dynasty in the making. You put her in the same front court as Jacquel Jones and Breonna Stewart.
No,
Who's
we're not
stopping
saying it's
that?
a bad idea, BD. We're not saying it's a bad idea. I was just joking that you're trying to get her up there. I
Oh
don't
yeah,
know, but change is coming. That's why I feel like she gonna play this last game with New York.
but here's my thing with Angel Reese playing. They should have shut Angel Reese down a while ago. Like the Sky season been over for a month now. Why play her and risk her getting hurt? She's already injury prone. Like, why do that to her? You've won 10 games
Yeah,
all year.
that's what Miss Dina been
Shut her
talking about.
down.
Yeah.
Shut her down. Why is her getting hurt for nothing? To break a
Yeah,
record?
yeah.
That's stupid. That's stupid. Like,
Yeah, Miss
shut her
Dina been
down.
on
You
it.
see the fever? Say what you want about getting the clock. They shut her ass down.
Mm-hmm.
And then go to their playoff team and they still shut her ass down.
That's why
would
she
they
said that's probably another reason BD she was like she was gonna let us know at the end of the season, but they want to be petty and drop it before the end of the season. That's why she
Listen,
kept saying that because
you already
notice when she
suspended
came
her
right
for
back.
some dumb shit. You suspended her for something stupid. You made her sit a half of a game for
Yes.
comments, for talking the truth. You understand what I'm saying? Like, come on. Her time is limited there at best. I give her next year. They're not going to trade her, obviously. If they wouldn't trade Mella, who's one person they should have traded and revamped the roster, Mella was the only trade option they had. But being so they didn't use that and they kept this bum ass roster, like, just shut her down. Just shut Angel Reese down. It don't make sense to put her out there to get a nonsense record when y'all won 10 games the whole year for her to get hurt on something dumb. Why? To me, that makes no basketball sense at all, period. Shut her down, wait next year. She'll get to play in Unrivaled, right? It's not like we ain't going to see her.
Yeah. You're right. You're right. Miss Dina was saying the same thing about her playing, hurt and stuff like that. Miss D made a point about that earlier and stuff like that. Yeah. It's crazy, BD. We look, the receipts are steady dropping. We don't know what we're gonna see the rest of this week. They got the game on Thursday, so we're gonna see how that goes.
Well, here's the thing about the W. We've talked more about drama, sex toys, stud buds than we have about the actual basketball.
I know.
Because,
right. Yes. It took away from the game. Yeah, this year was draining.
Basketball. But we're talking about sex toys and stud buds and drama and fake injuries and dumb shit other than basketball.
Mm-hmm.
This is crazy. This year has been off the chain for the W.
Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna get worse than last year. That's for sure.
Right. I thought it's crazy. It's just crazy. All year all year. I kept saying something, in the beginning of the year. I'm like, this atmosphere is different. Is it just me, But it was all across the board. And look where we at the end with all this. We couldn't even
like we look at Asia Wilson, right? She's on a historic tear right now.
AT too. AT with her triple double.
Right. Nobody's talking about basketball because we're wrapped up in all damn drama. Like it's all my children. Like, come on, man. I want to talk basketball.
Well, you know what? Hopefully, this
next year after the lockout and everything else, we can talk about some.
But listen, ADP. We still got the playoffs. It's gonna be good. We got some good teams playing against each other.
Unrivaled was pretty peaceful.
Yeah, it's gonna. You know what?
Yeah, Unrivaled was peaceful. All Star was peaceful.
Right.
It's the W. So we're gonna go into the playoffs.
Well, that's just enjoy these playoffs, even though we had drama.
We're gonna try to, Miss D. We're gonna try to enjoy these playoffs, even though they're gonna constantly be dropping other stuff, or whatever.
I don't want to hear about the Chicago or Caitlin Clark. I just want to hear about who the teams is playing.
Just
Let's
the
just play.
teams that's playing. That's it. I
Yes,
agree
Yeah.
Exactly.
with that.
We would
Exactly.
I
love
agree with
we would
that.
look, we would love to see it that way, but the way it's going, we wake up, it's something new with
Don't bring up nobody name that ain't in the game. That really be in. Yeah, they be
Exactly.
overdoing it.
Exactly.
They be
Henry T,
overdoing
Cause
it.
more
we got
drama
look,
than
we got
Mary J.
Fee, we
Blige
got look,
album. Yes,
listen.
Henry.
We got
Henry
Fee, we
T.
got ADP. It's an ADP, Lord. We got Fee. We got Fee. I'm tired.
I know,
Fee Asia
Julian. That's what I'm
Uh huh.
saying.
and
Yeah. At.
AT, and we
Yeah.
got come on now. We got
Uh-huh.
Crash Out.
Crash Out
Uh
Sally.
what's her
Crash
name?
Out Sally. Who is that?
Jacob
Diggins.
Skylar.
Washington.
Skylar
I
Diggins.
call it Debo. That's a little Debo.
Oh, that ain't Crash Out.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
Crash Out. That's her
Storm
new
just
name,
No,
little
she's
claimed
Debo.
fake
not.
DNA.
Baby D.
She ain't no baby D. Her name's Skylar Diggins.
Her
Ain't
name
that
is
some mess?
Skylar
You
Baby D.
here she go. Here she go,
Her
ADP.
name
I
is
Oh my
know. She
girl.
at the end of
her name
with the
is
hate juice,
Skylar
all that
Debo.
hate juice.
Skylar Devo.
Why you got to end on that note, Skylar? You a dog. You ain't got to worry
Diggins.
about
I didn't say
nothing.
she couldn't play.
You a dog. Keep representing your dog with your
Oh,
attitude.
Nah,
You a
look,
dog on the
Pete, listen to the
floor.
listen,
consular,
y'all
You a
better
Skylar.
watch
dog.
out
Listen to
for
the
the Storm
consular.
in the playoffs.
Step
The
into the
Storm
light,
is a
Caroline.
dangerous team. I don't want to see the Storm in the first round of the playoffs if I'm anybody. Not for real. The Storm,
Well, you
Storm
know, it's
is a
gonna be
Jekyll
any
and
man's
Hyde team.
game. But the Bounce is gonna be an upsetting team to somebody.
Now, I think the Valks are going to go down in flames in their first year. They had
Next
a good
time,
year, but I
BD,
don't think
listen.
they're going to
You
do
have to go
anything
to
in the
another a
playoffs.
better area. You gotta go to a better area because you sound like you're
So
burping.
BD, oh yeah, BD, you going in and out, but we getting ready to let did Seattle
I was
do
so
their
happy to
thing
see
tonight.
Seattle make it tonight, boy. Y'all just don't understand.
Oh yes, T Carmella. See, that's what I'm talking about. T Carmella. Woo woo! T Carmella. That's what I'm talking about. You gonna have to end
Scrappy
Yo,
do.
Miss D got the hateration juice, but you got the milk on
exactly,
the
Henry
board.
T.
On the
Scrappy Doo.
board.
That's what we call her, a little scrappy. Little
What
scrappy
you
doo
say?
doo. That's what we call her. What you say, smart?
Henry T.
Scrappy
You
do.
know what? You know what, Henry T. You and Miss D stay on that side. Stay on that side. T Carmella, tell them stay on that side, Revenue T. Y'all stay on
Yeah.
that
That's her new
side.
nickname, Scrappy Doo Doo.
I don't.
Scrappy doo doo
Oh, he
doo.
said, he
That's
said
Scrappy
start
Doo Doo.
Wi-Fi at work. I know how it be, BD. You okay? But yeah, listen, guys. I know. I don't know. Look, I done took out all the encouragement book and the inspiration.
I
Look,
know.
and every
We
time
know.
we do, every time come my counseling session, inspiration lies for Angel and the Sky and stuff. Here they go. Drop something else. Keep
Yeah.
just dropping. But we have to address certain things because we can't just let this fly with Angel. What? Tinkerbella is a mess. Don't get KP my Scooby Doo. That's Scrappy. Oh, she said Scrappy. I love me some Scooby Doo too. Um, but yeah, guys, we're gonna land this plane. We'll come back.
Yeah.
It's just so much. It's so much. Yeah, we just want a breather. Can we just get a breather the rest of the week? Guess
Now
what,
you
guys?
sound like
No,
BD.
we got Thursday game coming, and we got to see what they say.
You
Just
sound
like
like
they
BD.
come
Yeah, it's only two. It's only one game tomorrow, right? Connecticut and who
for
Yes.
Connecticut?
Wednesday. Wednesday. Oh, Wednesday,
Yeah.
Connecticut playing. Okay. And then what? One game for Sky on Thursday.
No, it's like 3 or 4 games on Thursday. Like 4 games on
Oh
Thursday.
shoot, it's gonna be hot.
Yeah, that's the last. That's the last of the last right there.
Well,
Yeah.
I wish all these ladies the best. Angel Reese, we wish you the best. They can't touch what God got for you. They
Okay,
don't
can
know
we
who
have
you
final
are.
thoughts?
That's what
Yep.
I'm saying. Angel
It's.
Reese circle the
Huh?
block on Thursday.
Mhm.
T. Carmella,
Okay, final thoughts.
yeah. T. Carmella said we need to circle this block on Thursday, cause man, ooh,
We
cause
have to do this early, child. 'Cause this is
Okay.
this is this is a lot.
we probably have to do like I can't do during the day because I got my
Not a
kids and
day,
stuff
but
like
a
that.
little earlier. A little early.
Yeah, so that's
The
why I'm
games. I think the last game come on at 10. I think it's
Like
like
we
two
have to
two
schedule
games that
something
come on at
that
ten.
with the players club like hopefully around 10, 11. So we do a 4 hour
Mm-hmm.
thing. We'll be off by
Yeah.
1.
On Friday?
Right. Right. Right.
Yeah, maybe I know Case was saying it was good to do the weekend because
But
with
even
my
then, I don't want to do it
this
that
is why,
late.
huh?
I don't want to do it this late. It's a late.
Yeah.
I can't.
It's
I
on the
can't do it.
weekend,
Yeah,
though,
but
Miss
I can't. But for my schedule, I have
I
kids
know.
and
I
stuff,
know.
so
I know.
I can't.
Cause I
It'll
can't.
really
You know what?
depend.
I'm getting old, child.
Ugh.
I can't. I can't still.
Yeah, Miss D, it'll have to depend. You know what I'm saying? I have to
No, we
like
have to. We have to
I
get
have to see,
together.
but my
Listen, get
kids
together
come
and do
first.
an early schedule.
Yeah, I
Earlier.
don't know when because during like my time with my kids during the day, and
I
then
know.
when
I
we
ain't say do
shut
it
down,
today, but
like at
but we talk
night
about
too, like I be getting everything for tomorrow too. So it just would depend. Like every
because
now and then I'll probably be able to go a little bit early, but for the most part,
11 too early.
What time y'all got on tonight?
oh,
Twelve
we got
thirty.
on late about
12:40.
12:30.
Twelve
But I
forty.
make sure like I
Oh, okay.
kind of make sure like when everybody's going live, I kind of make sure I make like I'm supporting everybody, and then I'll go
Yeah.
or I
So yeah.
work around that schedule. Now
That's
sometimes if Miss D go early, every now and then I'll jump on, but I have to silence my mic and come on and off like that or whatever. So sometimes I can
no,
do
no. I'm
that.
saying we gotta do something. We can't do it after the show. After party show. At least I can't. I can't do it after party show.
Yeah, well, that's okay, Miss D. I'm gonna have to do what works for my schedule, but sometimes I can. Sometimes I'll be able to jump on with you. I'll let you know when you jump on. If you jump on early, I'll let you know if I can jump on with you or whatever and stuff like that.
You'll come around the middle.
Yeah, yeah, because I don't want to say something and then you know what I'm saying. Like, what'd you say, Miss D? Yeah, we'll work that out, but for now, that's why I started doing D block in order for me to be able to come on. But if I, if I sneak on during the day, that's because the kids are either doing something or something like that. But even with that time, it's like maybe an hour or two. Yeah, Miss D got that Wi-Fi hooked up from the DB. Yeah, see Carmela. She tried. I ain't let Miss D go. She over there talking. I ain't let her go on all the D blocks. I might let her go on
ADP is T Carmilla a woman or a man?
she's a female.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Miss
Um,
D. Hey, Miss D.
No,
The
Miss
Chuck
D,
Dice
we
won't
ain't
let
let
you
Miss
have
D
the
go nowhere,
Wi-Fi back.
Jacob.
Huh?
I said we ain't gonna let Miss D go nowhere. Oh shucks, I hear the alarm going on. What time
Well,
is it?
good night, y'all. It's
Oh
4:45
shoot.
my
Yeah.
way.
Okay. Yeah, Miss D. We're gonna have to. We'll figure out something, Miss D.
All right, y'all.
Okay. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
all right. Good night.
Good night.